Mr. Quantum, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so sorry for the late. Sorry for coming late.
No problem.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can. I'm trying to join the others, but.
Good, okay.
Please, can you hear the music from your end?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you hear the music?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Mr. Peter, welcome. Mr. Peter, please, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter, can you hear me, please?
Obi ahụ eje.
Obi ahụ yɛ mpatsɔ teme nka. Mr. Peter.
I'm saying, or sound.
In the network, you know. We can start now later. The others join in and then we add them to the platform. Good to go. Yeah. First of all, I would like to apologize for coming late, and it was due to network issues in the Ghana, so I was just trying to get it resolved. That's why it was like I happened to come in late today, and I hope I'll be pardoned for it too.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
The problem is to apologize to the viewers.
So I'm really sorry for that. And to all the viewers, please like and put your comments down below. Whatever you think about what we are about to discuss, please let us know in the comment section. And today, Patrick will be speaking more cheap. And then from time to time blend it. But the majority of what we're gonna say is gonna be in cheap. So I apologize to my audience from other countries who might not understand the Chi. Maybe we'll try as much as possible to mix it up so you guys can really get a glimpse of what we are talking about. Yeah, so Mr. Patton, welcome to the platform. Welcome to Writing.
Thank you, sir.
Right. I hope Mr. Peter, welcome back.
Welcome, Mr. Rush. How are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I was just having some network issues, so we finally got it resolved. And
Yeah, I was waiting anyway. Yes, that's fine.
yeah, very sorry for coming late.
I'm just trying to get some earphones to probably that might help when I get earphone. So I'm
Okay.
trying to get just here.
All right.
So we can go on. I'm here anyway.
All right. Thanks for joining in.
Thank you.
So I want us to jump straight into the first topic of the day, and I would like to know your views about it, and then see what transpires. So with regards to Nigerians claiming they are behind the development of they are behind the development of Ghana and how far Ghana has come and all that. Well, they think they have contributed a whole lot to it, and then are claiming they are behind the development. So Mr. Peter, I don't know if you can touch on that for us and let us know if is it really true, and if it is true, like what are some of the facts you can, what are some of the facts that you can present to, buttress their points or validate their points?
So you mean the claims that Nigerians are saying that they are behind Ghana's development or they are developing our country?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for giving me the chance to explain this in the way I see it. I can say that first of all, it's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. Ghana is a country developing on its own, like any other country doing in the world. And then you people come in, nobody invite them. They feel that the environment is peaceful, they can gain profit, there's security, and then they come in using this same ECOWAS excuse. Probably they don't find it difficult. The government do not, Ghana government do not restrict them, so they start doing whatever they want. It is sad that they try to even outnumber our traders. They try to push them away from their own places and then take over. And so they go on doing their businesses. So it is absolute nonsense. It annoys me most of the time to hear them, these people boast themselves that they are developing Ghana. It's disgraceful. Why don't they develop their own country? Mr. Rush, what sense does it make if your country is collapsing? All of you are running to Ghana. Nobody's inviting you. You come there and then come and tell me that you are developing my country. It makes Ghanaians look stupid because of our leaders who don't know what they are doing. These people don't respect us. We don't invite them. We are a small country. Common Ghana, yesterday's Ghana. They say all sort of stupid things. Still, they can't say in their own country, and they say they are developing Ghana. It's disgraceful. Ask them, if somebody says this, please ask them who invited them to come there. What are they doing then? Why are they not developing their country? That's the question. Your country is collapsing. All the kids, 7 years, 8 years are all running. Yesterday, you might have heard that there's human trafficking, sex trafficking. A woman has been arrested. Jail 8 years. More news. Prostitutes are all over the places in Ghana. You come there, you don't have food to eat. You don't even have hospitals to treat yourself. And then when you come there, you tell Ghanaians that you are developing the country. Why don't you develop your own modest own country, your father's country, and stay there? Is it not nonsense?
Yeah. Well, what about the fact that the majority of them are running businesses here? Example like the phone sale of phone parts and all that. When you go to Circle, you see a whole lot of them and all that. So don't you think they probably have let's say they probably have a point somehow for at least the businesses they are running here, because definitely they are paying some tax and all that. That is helping, develop the country. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that is still nonsense. If they didn't come there, we still go on with our lives. They are even breaking the businesses of Ghanaians. The Ghanaians doing their own businesses. So if you come, you are doing something, it doesn't make any difference. You are even giving problem to the natives. And so if you are there, of course, if you are trading, you have to pay taxes. They don't even pay enough taxes. Some of them even don't pay taxes at all. So it's no point. It's no issue. You are there, so you sell something, you follow the rules. They don't even follow the rules. And so what? They should leave and go to their country. We don't need them. Because if you are there and you are making your profit, you came on your own, you have to follow the rules. And they don't even follow the rules. So what is the point? And so they should go back home. The question is, who invited them to come there? Most of them are armed robbers, ritual killers, doing this fake phone pass you are talking about in the afternoon. At night, they go and do armed robbery and do ritual killings. That's what they do. But we haven't invited them. So what is the point? They don't have a point. If I'm in UK here, if I'm doing business, I have to pay the taxes. And so will I tell the UK people that I'm paying their taxes, so I have to boast and open my mouth wide like an animal and talk stupid? They have to go back home.
Wow. Okay, Mr. Quatin, please, what do you have to say with regards to the topic? Hello, Mr. Quatin. Angie, welcome.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I'm doing. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, we thank you. I'm also doing great.
Can you hear
Um,
Mm-hmm.
me?
I hope you. Okay,
Yeah,
Mr. Patton is back.
your background.
Yeah, Mr.
I
Patton
mean, I
is
think
back.
it's. Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Um, Rush, say, what can be be?
Today is not bad for me. It's not that bad. I'm still looking for the
Um,
earphone. That's not bad.
what can be say? Your friend say, Omo Echrimu and Omo Krimu
Yeah,
say,
Mr. Patton, wait a
Ghana, Ghana and Kosovo, and I say Ghana and Pija, Omo, ana Boa, Ama Ghana e Pija, and I say Ghana, Mpuntu no, Efri Womo. Okay, Omo ka, say, yeah, no, Omo ba, and look, maybe, and she said, Egua Komwa, yeah, day. Yɛyɛ kuro san sɛ bra ɔmo na anim pepee sɛ bra ɔmo pam alatafoɔ firi ɔmo pam Ghanafoɔ firi ɔmo kuro mu na ɔmo ba ɔmo nkyi no ɔmo abɛdi adanseɛ sɛ ɔmo baeɛ Ghanafoɔ abɛyi ɔmo kuro eyie ɛno na ama ɔmo anya kwanya a ɔmo ayɛ dɛ ɔmo atɔe ɛbere bi ɔmo ka o Ghanafoɔ ɔmo yɛpam ɔmo na ɔmo aba ɔmo kuro mu abɛyi ɔmo kuro yie sisei na ɔmo kuro no ɛyɛ kama ɛma ɔmo de yɛn mpanimfoɔ bi twa mpoa ne yɛ kuro mu akwan ne nneɛma bi atwa wɔn a mpanimfoɔ no mpoa nti no sɛ wɔn ehu biribi
Earphone.
sɛ
Yeah,
yɛ
earphone.
edi adanseɛ firi wɔn ho sɛ edi adanseɛ pefee sɛ yɛyɛ na yɛsiesie yɛ kuro na sɛ wɔn san bɛɛ kyerɛ bɛka sɛ ɛyɛ a kyerɛ ɛhom sɛ wɔn nim nea wɔn ka no ɛsan sɛ mo na mo aba. Ana wɔpɛ baabi a atena mo asom bɛdwo mo ana mo ahu sɛ ɛhɔ yɛ abere biara no wɔhwɛ baabi a wɔmfin sɛ ɛhɔ yɛ nkwa na wɔpɛ so nti no waba meawa no na yɛ dɛ na bɛtena kuro mu na tena mo asomdue na biribi anyɛ yi na mmom sɛ woba no sɛ asɛ wode bɔne ne nsɛmhunu ne nsɛmkeka bi na ɛreba deɛ a na ɛno deɛ ɛno nso yɛyɛ no sɛbi yɛntena style no deɛ nyɛ adeɛ a bɛtena ɔmo de korɔno ne ɛyi no aba a ɛno no nso no yɛmfa mmu ɔman anaasɛ yɛmma ɔman nkɔ so ahyɛwa ayi abrabɔ no ɛyi bɛn na ɛde ba ɛde ɛyi as ɛyi ekuro no kora na ɛyɛ dɛn ɛbrɛ ekuro no ase ɛma nkɔ so nkɔ because ɛmu sika ne nnipa no nyinaa no ɔmo sɛɛ no so yareɛ no ɛkɔ soro deɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ emu nipa daakye ɛyi anidasoɔ bɛ na ɛwɔ wɔn ɛma daakye dwumadie ɛma Ghana nkɔ so sɛ na nɛteɛ no.
Now one Nigerian be can say, okay, then almost establishing business no maybe after some time the or pension age but media now I come back to we relocated back to Nigeria. At the end of the day, the business now will be one either ABR and not ABR me find say either business or a dine and BBR we see one. The Nigerian will end up selling it to Ghanaian. So in a way,
Mr.
like
Rush,
I said,
Rush, excuse me. Rush.
We just behind that Ebeboa or mine in a way. With regards to business, we just behind. In this case, don't you think say also a point from the explanation?
Rush, excuse me, but I catch Mr. Peter and the line. It's
Mr. Peter.
But I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. So maybe I'm just buying something. So I can't do anything.
Yeah, feedback means
your background, noise not coming from your background.
And that's why I'm saying that I just bought something. So I've left the store.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Quante,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Ross, you say, I think, say, yeah, no, I was no, I was say, yeah, say, yeah, na yɛma nneɛma nkɔ yie kakra ma yɛsrɛ mo na kasa no nso ɛne kwan sɛ yɛgyina so bebree akyɛ 2 to 3 no ɛsɛ ɛkɔ nipa foforɔ ɛnyɛ
Yeah,
ne saa
that's
no
true. That's true. Usually,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
3 minutes.
nti me caution ɛnkɔm ma ne nkɔm obi foforɔ na ntumi ɛnyɛ yie whatever.
Okay. Angie.
Yes.
Yeah. Now maybe say example now one Nigeria was saying say obie business ɛwɔ ha at the end of the day ɛboa country and here's the case whereby so or approaching a pensioner or relocate back to Nigeria into like example into my example of Dangote cement in this case
Mm.
is it not a Nigerian who is contributing to Ghana's development and the question he was asking
Mm. Okay. Thank you. And let me take this opportunity to say hi to everyone listening to this program. Right. Right now, what I can tell Nigerians is that we don't need anything about them. We don't need anything coming from them. We don't need
That's
any
true.
contributions coming from them because
Exactly.
these people are liars, and they are the people that when you are helping them, they just don't want to open their mouth and tell you that thank you or whatever. They will rather tell you that they are helping you.
That's true.
Let me talk a little bit before I come back to your question.
okay.
Um, how can someone go to somebody's country whilst his country is better? Have you asked that question before? They have nothing to offer Ghanaians. And we Ghanaians, we are not ready to accept anything from them because they are liars. Remember our first president, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. This man loved Nigerians. You can tell when you look at the videos. Anything that this man will notice that it will help or it will benefit Africa, Nigeria will be the first place that this man will go. This man took his teachers, lawyers, bank managers, and all that, went to Nigeria to educate them. Have you ever heard Nigerian coming out and say Ghanaians or Ghana president, first president of Ghana, help them? No, you can never hear that. All good things that we did for them, they come out. Only thing that they can give to us is shoemaker. You see what I mean? Only shoemaker that Ghanaians went there to do for them, and nanny. So these people have nothing to offer Ghanaians. They want our downfall. They don't want our progress.
Okay, please whoever it is with the music at the background, if you can mute. Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we are not ready to take anything from them. As I'm talking to you now, all I need from Nigerians is to leave our country alone. They should go back to their homes. The way they insult us, the way they don't respect us, the way they look down on us. What businesses are they doing in Ghana? They are not doing anything, just killing our people, doing Yahoo Yahoo, showing in our system that we Ghanaians are doing it. So these people have nothing good to offer us. So whatever they come out to say, they are lying. They are lying about everything. So making your business in somebody's country, and when you are going for retirement, you go back home, it's a lie. They have come to, fight us. They have come to destroy our things. They have come to, dominate our country. Okay? So if they
Mm-hmm.
come out and tell you this, don't believe them. They are the people that you can never trust. So me, if you ask me, I'm going to tell you that what the person said, me, I didn't hear, but that wasn't true. It can never be happen that they will build their businesses in Ghana, and when they go for retirement, they go back to their country, and the businesses will become, businesses will, I mean, they leave it for Ghanaians. No, when you travel to somebody's country, you are going to make your own life
Time,
and make sure that you do something in
time,
back home,
time.
so that when you're going for retirement, you go back home and enjoy. So if they are doing that, then they don't have common sense. You know what I mean? So if you
Yes.
listen to these people, you will leave your country for them, and eventually you're going to cry. You see what I mean? You will cry. So all I want to say this morning is that they shouldn't do anything for Ghanaians. Ghanaians, you are coming to my country, seek for greener pasture,
See,
and then
see.
you are telling me that you are contributing to my economy. How come? When if Ghana is like Nigeria, do you think they will come? They won't, because they want a peaceful place to stay. I am giving you a free education. I am giving you medical insurance. Your people, your kids are going to school for free. You have my peace. Everything is, good for you. So why can't you come out and say, Ghanaians, we thank you for accommodate us. We thank you that 1983, we killed you, we sacked you from our country. But now we came to your country. Your country is good, that we can stay here. But you did not allow us to leave, and you have accommodated us. So thank you so much. You see what they're saying. So if you are sensible enough, you will know what will happen in the near future. So we don't need their contribution. We don't need anything. They came for businesses. Well, when they get the money, they can use the money in their country to build their own country. And
Agree,
also, right now,
agree.
we want to know the kind of business that they're doing in Ghana, because there's no any job in Ghana. So what are they doing? What kind of business that they cannot make it transparent for everyone to see what they're doing? And tomorrow you see they kill somebody, they take all the parts. This is bullshit. Mm? So we don't
Please
need
understand.
anything from them. Yeah, we don't need
Yeah.
anything.
All right. Madam
Okay.
Hannah, welcome.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Good
good
Um,
afternoon.
afternoon.
uh, in contribution to your question, I would say that
Mm-hmm.
that guy that made that comment is a lie. Nigerians
Yeah.
come to your country and they don't have the mind of living. Nigerians come to your country and they want to live forever. They want to stay, share everything with you.
Very useless
So
people. Very useless.
what he said is a
Oh,
lie. Do you know that?
please, let's mind our
You,
words. Madam
it's
Hannah,
a
please
big
go
lie.
on.
You know, they always make comments to make them feel big. I mean, better than other countries or better than us. You know that a Nigerian, there are Nigerians in abroad that have bought houses in Ghana, thinking of relocating to Ghana when they retire. Yes, they have that mindset because they can't stay in their country. Their country is not safe. Nigerians are not living; they are only surviving in Nigeria. So there's no way what he said is not true. It's never true. He's
Mm-hmm.
not going to leave his company or whatever for us. Even you should know that those stores, those shops, they are renting it. So what businesses are they leaving for us? You are renting my shop. Listen, you are renting my shop. You are applying your business. When you are leaving, it, does it, it does it, it I don't know. Is he leaving those business for me? He's leaving those items there for me or what? No, it's never true. It's never true. They are not in to go. They are not in to apply their business and leave at the end. They are in to stay because they can't live in their country. They can't. They can't. You know that there are some Nigerians that have moved from South Africa to Ghana. Why didn't they go straight to their country? There are some Nigerians who have moved from the US, from the UK to Ghana to stay and do business because our land is favorable for business. So it's never true. It's never true when he says that. You know, those people, what I've noticed about them is they don't read much. They don't, I mean, they don't study much. So they just say whatever that comes into their mind. They don't make facts. Nigerians don't make facts. They talk by their perception and what and by what they assume. So he's lying. It's not true. It's never true.
So what about those who think in a way they are helping our government by, creating businesses here, employing Ghanaians to at least lift some of the weight off the government when it comes to unemployment?
Okay, let me ask. Rush, in the first place,
Please.
can I answer that? 3 minutes, 5 minutes, no more than that.
No, I'm coming. I'll come back to you with that question. I want Madam Hannah to, touch on
Okay.
that.
The question again, please.
I'm talking about those Nigerians who have their businesses here,
Mm-hmm.
who think they are a way helping the country by, lifting some of the weight off the government when it comes to unemployment. Because at the end of the day, the business is going to be employing Ghanaians, which is a way of creating employment for the nation.
Even
So
if you
isn't
go to
that also a
their
contributing
Nigeria,
factor?
Nigeria has the highest number of rate of unemployment than Ghana. So they
Yes.
say they are creating businesses. They come here, majority of them comes in for employment. We employ them. Companies here employ them. So the number of Ghanaians they are claiming of employing is just a handful of Ghanaians. And it's normal for every country. You go, you create a business there. It's the citizens of that country you have to employ. You can't go to your country and bring in your people. It's never done like that. And they are
Okay.
lifting the unemployment in Ghana. They can never solve that problem. If they can solve it, they should go to their country and solve it because they have the highest number. And Nigerians, the what they say that we have big companies apart from the banks and we should also know that the banks also exercise this thing or franchise, right? And most the companies too, they say they have as most of them are what this thing money transfer and those things. Money transfer, flatter wave, waka, plenty waka, and those it's money transfer. Like, but they brag of it. We have big companies, we have that companies. Nigeria, their line, they can never solve our problems. They can never solve their unemployment in Ghana. I can see flatter waves. It's a money transfer, but they make news. We have big companies. So if you don't know, you don't go look for it. You might think it's a big company that they have employed Ghanaians and all those things.
Who invited them? Who invited them?
Plenty
That's what I
Waka,
don't understand. Who
Plenty
invited
Waka
them?
Plenty Waka provides platform for commuters, commuters, and secure requests and pay for trips. It's not something that you can say they are employing a number of Ghanaians for it. Payment solution. They prevent and contain risks of payment. I mean, listen, they are lying. It's a lie. Don't mind them. Those companies they are bragging of is never true. It's never true.
Yeah.
They are not giving us any employment. Those small shops, tabletop shops, tabletop
Who, look, who invited them? The question is, who invited them? I don't look. Who invited them? They should go home. I mean, for doing this, in doing that, who invited them? Hey,
All
who
right. So,
invited them? I don't
I'm
understand. Who invited them to come?
Ghana. I'm Ghana. Welcome to the platform.
Hello,
Ghana.
everyone.
Hello,
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you.
Next question, Raf. Next question. Give timing, okay? 5 minutes, minutes, so that we can finish
Yeah.
up and then.
I'm Ghana.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to ask if Nigerians are to decide that they are taking their businesses out of Ghana, don't you think
Uh,
for them they think Ghana is going to collapse? But what do you think? Do they have a point, or
No.
you think it's just
No.
one of those things?
No. The short answer is that they have no point because they have no businesses apart from the bank. Yes, a few. I don't know, or I have to, but it's not significant. Trust and believe that. But yes, they do have apparently some 3 banks or something. Fine.
they
Most
came
of them,
themselves.
and I want to address something when I came in the tail end of them always referring to us. One of the ladies, I forgot which one, was saying that they never say that we were the teachers, they were professors. It's always, oh, you were
Okay.
shoemakers, or shoe polishers. They always denigrate us. It's only now that I'm seeing a trickle because they see that Ghana is not taking it anymore. So a trickle of them are reluctantly, it's almost like you have to drag them to acknowledge, but it's too late because they've shown us their character. So I just wanted to put that out there because apart from shoemakers,
Okay.
which is both for us, that's all they say we came to do in there, and nannies and gatekeepers. So of course, the disrespect is just immense, and it's because I think including our leaders, we never really stood up for ourselves and thank God, because Ghanaians, we are lucky in the sense that most people have a good feeling about us. So we don't really have to brag a lot. A lot of people even come to our defense more than sometimes we stand up for ourselves. And I think now we are learning that we can't just let things slide. So I wanted to put that out there. Now, the
Okay.
businesses, for example, someone has been bugging me because some Nigerians have been coming to my comment section and bugging me, because when you tell them the truth, then they say, how about this? How about Ghanaians did this? So there's one about a ship called Miri Sweet or something. It was captained by a white woman, and so they said there were Ghanaians on it. To find out because I wanted to see. It's very strange that Ghanaians, because they don't allow it. They bully us. So Ghanaians, when we go somewhere, we just mind our business. So they keep saying, "Oh, come and see how Ghanaians are working." No, it's not even happening. But so I said, let me go and look at this thing. Do you know? Ask me how many people were on that ship. That's only about 2 million gallons of petrol. Ask me how many. One Ghanaian. So do you know what they do? Because they come here, as their Igbo king advises them in code, that when you come to Ghana, either you have to have $1 million and then employ about 20 people, which most of them can't, or they are hustling, which is those phone things, but we know that that's just a cover for a lot of things that they are really doing behind the scenes. We are not fooled by that. And then the easiest way for them is to get one token Ghanaian. Because if you are partnering with a Ghanaian in a business, then you circumvent all these $1 million. And the thing we don't see it's our leaders who have just let them go. So what they do is they take a token Ghanaian and they don't go for let me not say intelligent or unintelligent, but they
Mm-hmm. Hello? Hello, Amagana. Amagana, can you hear me? Okay,
I
Madam
beg you,
V.
let me come in here. As you said about the bank,
Okay.
the Nigerians are opening banks in Ghana. Even that one, me myself, I'm afraid of it because I remember in 1992 coming around 1992 to 2000, there was a banks which these Nigerians were operating in Ghana, and it came a point whereby they took all Ghanaians' money away, and even some of the Ghanaians collapsed, and then some also, commit suicide. If you remember, if you heard it on the news, you could, yeah. So even that one, me myself, I don't even trust it, because it happened before. It's not only one, but it happened twice, So they have
Okay.
an agenda whereby when they started doing all these things in a different way, But we have to be vigilant. We have to be very careful. There are some military men who save their money over there, and later there are also a military people, military men who invite people into this this business, whereby the banks are operating. They also came in for loans and other things. They convinced them. Later they took all their money away, and there were some military personnel who were sacked from their duties. So even
Oh,
all these things, we must be very careful. For me, I don't trust these people. When they give you 1 million, they will take more than 50,000 from you. It's very, very dangerous. So that's what I'll add to.
all
There,
right. Madam V. Madam V, welcome to the platform.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Hello?
Good
Good
evening.
afternoon, madam.
Oh, afternoon, evening. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Me picture me catchy. Rush.
No
Why?
problem. Yeah, no problem.
So me back to see anamo can about banks, no.
Yeah.
Banks na anamo can no. Me kai se brebi a check for time, no. Na omo banks ni pebre peso omo ba Ghana. There's a feedback. Is it coming from me?
No, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Please go on.
Me se for time, no. Not banks, omo banks ni bebree pɛ sɛ ɔmo ba Ghana. But Kufuor in his wisdom, or stop or my few penny buy. Say see I'm when me
Yes.
say your foreign exchange na nya problems no. Yes, so omo banks no. Do all femu. No obi ani Ghana or hɔ no ma wonye bi. Sa aban no kɔbrɛ anaasɛ yɛtɔn yɛ minerals yi na sɛ yɛ nneɛma a yɛbɛ really bad feedback. Somebody needs to mute. Obi mute too because the feedback. Me see
I
sir.
am saying Mr. Peter, background.
I was so muted for
Uh,
now.
Peter, me too. One kakransa na all kasawe no other one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thank
The
you.
American say see akra say no. See a cotton ye minerals no. Businesses could export to nyoma. Any sika aban benya aba foreign exchange in a bar. One more banks no dear femu no Ghana ni dear no ho kojina ha wenye bi. And so aban de ma almost some from Ghanaian businesses. And to when you know was see a junior when you say a dear one no de boy. Apart from omo sambeka so ena omo fa nipa statistics a backup say nipa dodo say no omo fa wo Ghana na e wo hen anyhow because it's non-existent the man any non-existent ni say wo mo any ye maame nom ne ye papa nom ne ye nuanom okun your market per store. Womo agi tabletops and omudi nyoma gusu no womo ton. Ebi musu nam krom nam car kwan mu te se de se be enuan mu bi enwo akire omo nam car kwan ho ton no sa na omo ye. Enti basically no omo ba be hustle with us. Enti de adwuma poti no omo de brey. E de investment no omo de brey. Government ahwe ehun say Nigerian for no ba afibia no X amount of this money no omo de ba economy ni mana. Ebi ni hosa. Wahun. Womo ba so ati se de na Ghana eka no. Omo ba say omo be pa yemra na asa so tua 1 million no. Yesi nipa ba ko de 1 million to wa. Na wakọ no aye yi no wi a am say there's a period bi no ayi not nipa ba ko so agisa no me no moving along. And na so me fa Ghana and no be fa Ghana ni ba ko. Na chese no ase convert we nyina. Bema I'm sorry. Dear course na on top of that no so no social issues. Me nka Ghana for ye angels. But sabio se me mitimi ye tie krom. Ene emfansi enuanom kumienu bi di bone a. Yes, Uncle Family and son, and never free baby make a home. Well, ain't no, dear me patcher any say. So who's moi now compare a how no doors in the air free moon. A how no doors. Says your money, mamma, more market, and your permanent mamma, more market. Market is a no muku. Oh, Miss and Kobia Banaso, so Banaso be manufacturing company, processing company. There be unstoppable because God you hear you man. Number the money shop. Number the 10s and 20s and 40 tons of containers the CCC ships na ba be imported cheap goods yeah. Na dia begu your store. E adwuma free. Ye nuanom nketo am ho. And sabio say adwuma so Ghana for betumi no hands down. It's not rocket science. I don't think so. Be close to the shop. Now, so who contributed to the economy for what? You're not really. In deep down, some who factories, some who manufacturing companies. I'm a Ghana for. Be also being a credit here. I don't know what say here, but if we any there here, and after social issues. Yes, social issues need dear children. Adults, yeah, we're social issues. Yeah, by so Christ struggle to deal with them. Police is underfunded. Schools, yeah, to me. It's still a funding your problem. Your hospitals are bad. So person in Ghana for being access to free hospital. Funding is a problem. And to no control and checks. Then you use way. So be who is to be on the back room. Yeah, in the end, so don't be. And you know when you are bad, yeah, you're not saying no much as you collapse. See, and safeguarding within a few years, ever collapse because your crown will become budget more than a year, and so you have an on your budget more than 5 to 10 years. Only say 2 years, Nkola ebe wo omo ha afini 5 years time Nkola do don't be here school places. And aba budget ato 10 years time omo you know be secondary school and also no more prepared to. Now for omo be at the workplace no omo dwena ho how you be find jobs for them. Yen to me yes sir. Yes sir my only padu do yan for social problems tonight. They be any sir. Yen sir. Yes obi time will be. Maybe open time will be, but we have to be practical. We have to practical thinking in social. Yeah, who say I didn't more chaso recommend now my name say answer. Jimmy Samomini and the American Kakran.
Okay.
Okay, but
Thank you.
Miss Bacha me album.
Okay, Pacho.
Yeah. Once when they leave Ghana will collapse. Our economy will collapse because of their businesses. Sana, that's what they are saying to the South Africans. That when they leave South Africa will also collapse. That's what is their mindset. That's what they believe.
That's
But
really serious.
if you really go into it, you know that South Africa has big companies, 11 big companies running in Nigeria. Mega companies, 11 of them. This I Google. Google say Nigerian big companies, no, Nigeria in South Africa, no, Nigeria almost exports oil at the call South Africa, apart from exports, no. Big companies are Nigerians have in South Africa: Redeemed Christian Church of God, Winners Chapel, Christ Ambassador, Church of God Mission, Salvation Army, and only the biggest companies and Nigerians have in South Africa. So if these people, but to me, at Nagwaka say, oh, like we are building your economy. So they feel when they leave, we can't stand. But meanwhile, you people came in when we have done everything already. We have built our economy already. You came in, in as a bibinia kwa brochira ko husa brochire ye fe oho bibia wo ho. So when they come in, they decide to stay and benefit from the country. And they look for a way to survive. That's when they push into our markets. And you know, when they don't have law natural $1 million worth of goods, and I say, you know, they, because you want to mean provide, you know, they try to get a Ghanaian senior yes tobacco can. But when they go to register, Omoka say, okay, because on to me, he doesn't have that 1 million worth of goods inside, you know, business no or apply go baby like or budget a coin who baby, no one mention baby. On say your market ni more. He will not state there in our market, ABR, Makola market and BB. He will state it outside baby, a coin who baby. Ni amano ya approve BB at the amano. Then he goes into a market to get a shop. So they lie to the system. They lie to the system. And how are they building our economy when these people are doing? They are taking our market. I mean, there are spaces when they are not supposed to be. They are not supposed to be there. And you're bragging, collapsing. Yeah,
We know them.
Over us.
We know them. They think Ghanaians are stupid. Ghanaians are dumb. They don't know we are wiser than them. You know, we know them. What do they have in first place to offer Ghanaians? You know, so we don't. I think we don't need to sit down. We have to let them go. They should leave Ghana alone for Ghana to collapse. We want it that way, because if we wait for 5-10 years, these people are going to fight us like they're doing to South Africa. Meanwhile, they don't have anything to offer us.
Oh, they've started. You know, last time when they started closing their shops, do you know, sir, one Nigerian contractor Ghanaians say, okay, when Ghanaians come, so they are coming to close my shop. You attract them, and these people were with machetes. Were bribing almost. They were fighting us. It's on the net. This Nigerian were fighting us.
Because we don't need them. We don't need them. How can we mingle ourselves with people who do not respect us, who look down on us? But we are feeding them. They are enjoying our benefits. They are enjoying our free education, our medical, insurance and all that. And they can, speak the truth and say, Ghanaians, we thank you. All we hear every day is insults. Huh? And who allowed them to come over there? If you have money to, build somebody's country, why can't you build your own? Yours is damaging. Yours is, destroyed. So we have to do something about it. All Ghanaians, the youth and whatever, this platform, we have to invite people to come. We need more voices. because at the time will come, if our leaders are not going to help us, we will stand up like Kenya and help ourselves, because our children are coming, our grandchildren are coming, and that Igbo king will invite people to come over there and then ask them to buy land. Meanwhile, Igbo man cannot sell his land to anybody, you know. And then he put his chiefs, every region. What are they looking for? You come to somebody's country to make a business. Why are you spreading your people in my villages? What are
Yeah,
they
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for?
I saw that when he appointed sub chiefs into every region. They have
Look
sub
at this.
chiefs in
Look at
every
this.
region.
Someone who is not a Ghanaian has the power, authority to, put his chiefs everywhere. What are they looking for? And what are our leaders? What are they looking for? What are they saying about this?
They are
You know,
useless. They are totally useless. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing. That's what I'm saying. If you want to wait for Buzia, it won't come now. They might have taken over the country before Buzia comes. That's what we are doing. For me, I've devoted all my life to preach for Nigerians to leave Ghana. As I'm standing here, I won't wait for any Buzia. The Buzia is us. Every time is different. Every generation is different. We are in a different generation. Okay? We are in a time where we don't have good politicians who can think about the nation. Politicians who don't know what they are doing. They are the people. How can you give Nigeria free education in Ghana? Who are those going to pay for that money? Are we not the people paying? What are we getting from Nigeria? Does it make
what kind
sense?
of taxes they pay in Ghana? And when they work and get the money, they take the money to their country and buy
Oh,
their cheaper stuff
any
and bring
power,
it to
if you are
Ghana.
ruling a
They don't
nation,
need the money
hmm,
in Ghana.
how can a person in his right mind let Ghanaian nation pay for Nigerian free education? What does it mean? Do they know what they are doing? Because
I
I think we
think
are
I
too
think I'll
stupid.
have
Look,
to I
well,
think I'll have to dig deep into this because from what I heard I asked one of my colleagues who is a lawyer, and he was talking about the fact that the free education it's solely for Ghanaians, and no foreigner is supposed to benefit from the free education.
that's what I'm
So
saying.
I don't know. Yeah,
No,
I'll
for
have
that
to do my
one,
findings.
no, for that one, Rush, for that one, I don't think it's accurate, because if you travel to a different country, like prestigious countries, you see the economy it's already built. So if you stay there for 1 year, you working and pay taxes, and you have your children are supposed to get free education too. Okay. So these Nigerians that we're talking about, they are not paying taxes in the country. You see, I'm here. So when I work, when I work, listen,
Qualified.
when I work, they pay me. I'm using the money that they give me in the same country. Okay. I pay the rent, everything over here. But Nigerians, because they think they are smart, they are stupid, but their stupidness, they think it's smartness. So they will take
Please,
the money
let's
to
watch
their
our way to
country.
speak.
They take the money to their country and purchase everything over there cheap and bring it to Ghana, because our money value, than their money. So once they are living in your country, you're not going to get anything from them. You see what I mean? But they are using your stuff. And then later they will come and tell you that they are helping you. You see what I mean? So these people are not the people we can mingle ourselves with them. We have nothing to do with them. Nigeria and Ghana, we have nothing in common. They should stay in their country, and we will stay in our Ghana. They should go for Ghana to collapse. We don't care. You see what I mean? So, I mean, we have to find ways and means that these people will live. We shouldn't, scared about them, because they are not doing anything for us. All they give,
Just just coming together
I'm a
in our
Ghana.
numbers.
yeah.
I'm a Ghana.
Yeah,
Yeah. So sorry you
yeah,
dropped off.
yeah.
Yeah. I noticed you dropped off.
Yeah,
But yeah, I want you to
sorry about that.
conclude and but let me ask a question. So while everybody is chanting for Nigerians to leave,
Yep.
what if they decide to leave, close down their businesses and all that?
Yes.
Isn't the unemployment gonna be much more crazier, and isn't that going to put much more pressure on the government?
No, there's nothing like that.
Okay,
There's
Yeah.
there's
for
nothing like that.
example,
On our
so for
government
Yeah,
of
example, so for
I'm gonna
example,
continue.
again, they keep saying they have big businesses. Do they have China Mall where you go and you see Ghanaians, 50 Ghanaians working? Like, what business are they talking about? I want to know. Are they building roads? Are they contractors? That's where those caps and hired helmets and build our roads. What are they doing? Is it not Ghanaians who are building, who sometimes get their carpenters and masons? So when they say it's a one-man show, like the shoemaker, like we don't have it in their faces. We don't say that my shoemaker is my shoe, the person who fixes my heels and whatever. It's a nice, I don't have it in his face. I think it's a noble vocation. But they are so disrespectful, and that's what they have to get through themselves. They don't know that their disrespect is what gets on people's nerves. You're belittling. It doesn't matter what a person is doing, can be a cleaner or whatever. Go look abroad. That all of you are jackpying that way. The cleaners are some of the richest, but you won't know it. So I don't understand this denigrating. And then when you go behind the scenes, they're not doing anything. So that's a huge problem. So if they say they are leaving, what are they? Where are they? Apart from the banks, who is that? Someone has to mute. Someone has to mute because if you are not talking, it will be polite to just mute so that the background sound will be subside, not too loud. Okay, so Rash, do you want me to continue or do you want to pass it on? I don't know. Is he here? I think there are problems with the network. That's what happened to me. Kick me out.
I'm a go on.
Okay, so I don't understand what they are saying. When they take what business are they doing? Let them pinpoint. Do they have a contractor road? Like if you are building road, like the Japanese people are building overheads, and you are hiring about 50 Ghanaians. What are you? And those Japanese, Chinese people, they come and they leave. So I don't understand. And when they leave, it's because of mismanagement of our resources. That's why we are in this situation we are in. Our leaders, the unscrupulous ones, have undermined us. So, and Ghana, as I said, will always come back to being Ghana. But if we knew how to handle our resources and manage it properly, we wouldn't have an issue. But if you're in someone's space, you don't come and brag, because that will rub the people up the wrong way. And you see it in South Africa. South Africans are more temperamental. So they will just be in your face like, get out. Ghanaians are more quiet. But you will see the change in attitude. And then you'll be uncomfortable, and then you will leave. That's Ghanaians for you. The way that you used to move freely, and people will just be looking at you, staring at you, and you yourself, you feel so uncomfortable, you just leave. So it's the temperament. You Nigerians, okay, we accept you call yourself confident. Some people see it as arrogance. And that's fine. But don't rub other people. Everyone, when you mention a country's name, there's something that comes up in the person's mind. There's a picture. And everyone has a different temperament, but Nigerians don't know that. They'll insult you, they'll belittle you. You are not like us. We know better than you, and you are stupid. You are mumu because you behave differently. And that is the difficulty I'm having. So I don't know what businesses they are going to take. They should please tell us. Maybe there's a secret going on somewhere that we are unaware of. But what businesses are they going to take that will affect Ghanaians? Like, what have you built? Dangote, isn't he a distributor of cement or whatever? We have our.
When they make a business, they don't get profit.
Mahama,
They get their profit, right?
People.
Hello, Raj.
Ghana rich people don't talk. like then one day whether you see Lamborghinis and Ferraris and stuff, like, but they are behind their gates minding their business. They are not loud in their wealth. Like you see, I keep saying that you see people like Facebook, the owner,
Mr. Raj, different another
and
question, please.
Huh?
Yeah,
Another question.
Please conclude for us.
Yo, na me pese.
What did Peter say?
Me anka say ye nuanu mo ho mesra mo bebre. Ya
Because I
na
didn't hear
ye
you.
kasa ye motiminka.
Yeah.
Okay, more kasa administrative did any embrace why me pamcho.
Yeah,
You bet me
yeah, yeah.
you bet me I can patem did you. But the American say,
I
the
think
one more
you're
penny
muted.
Rashi, strong leadership to
Are
deal
you
with
muted?
this issue. No, the more canning and fast so be any so. Sebi you. Woo chrome hono, and here was cinema. You know, statistically, no show more monocrania, about 40% are on the poverty threshold. 40%. What Ghana no we are in number 15,
I
20%.
think Rush is having problem.
See, then na wo ba eba be save me economy. It is always sika bi na
The
wo be
internet
bia.
is
Na
funny.
wo kuro mo ho. Sabi o
It's
nsen ko
funny
wati
game.
wo kuro na wa ye no. Yem fa me say abrochire
Yeah,
bi
so basically
Dubai mo
that's
a.
it. I don't know what business they're going to take from Ghana that is going to bring.
Na no na
Maybe
eno na
I'm
meka
missing
say
something, but
eno na meka
I don't
say
know what
wo mo
businesses they're
ba
going to take that will
wo mo
cause
ba
the Ghanaian economy to collapse. No idea
and I
at
make
all.
say, you know, and then I make say so almost back your chrome hona. Make say okay, almost bibi on betumi dia bre. But sabio, ye no munyina, ye me nyina ye yan krankra. Yes, struggle. Our resources have been mismanaged. Our economy is not in a good state. Our
Is Rush speaking?
development infrastructure is not good. You know, struggling to dia na wo party wo de bre me. Wo fa hwe bre me. Wo rather no be take care e be fa free ho. Na obvious say wano aye dindindin no waka say tia me. Obe ma wo ho so wo mimi kuro ma ye ho kuntan.
Ai, abedidi atem.
Na se bi o me sa
Abedidi
papa
atem.
no bi asempa ka ho. Na se bi o sa papa no ade na wo ye me sorry to say Ghana for payimfo ye himfo. Mo na wo bu manim tia o. Papa no bu manim tia.
Yes.
He's bringing
Bu
civil
manim
Yep.
war. He's bringing civil war. You see, I know that. Don't forget
tia.
because
And we have to watch that word on the platform. Those kind of words, you can't use those kind of words here.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
P.
Yeah,
monto mo
yeah.
bo. Yeah,
It's
mo ka mo
use those
monto.
kind of words. Don't use those kind of words. We
Assassin.
Ghanaians are people. We are not calling for any war. We don't want. We've never. We are one of the few countries that have never had a civil war, and he's going to say that. So please let him not bring that
Yeah,
word around.
sa Brad Peter civil war ni twem ho esa me tekra na me yem ya. Nso se ya ka kra. Ya ni obi ani civil war, bra. Ya ni
Omo na
obi ani
deba.
civil war.
Omo na deba.
You will never
Omo
have
na
Osa
deba.
hwe ma. Una oti ukrom, ana wo ma obi
One mic.
adwuma.
within
Obi ani
Okay,
civil war.
so we have no
One
need for it.
They
We
will
don't
okay,
need
go
those
okay.
people.
without fighting.
We need to
One
stop with them.
Please hold on. So I think it's about time the platform is getting so too heated. So let's just jump to the next question. And this goes to everybody though. But I'll be starting from Mr. Kwati. Recently, Nigerians say like complain. They say Ghanaians fair omodan high omodan money. But so Obibeka say, oh, we are all Africans. We are all blacks. We are trying to unite Africa. So why this kind of hostility against Nigerians? Because though there are a whole lot of other nationals here, but so far Nigerians are the only ones complaining about rent issues and all that. Do you think such thing is truly going on? And say like why would Ghanaians all of a sudden decide to behave that way?
Okay, when that was in a similar website and a question website. I'm say Rush, I drew a biana, yet the to form kakra, fidin tintan ye koso ye hu ne yakɔ bia wɔ nkura foforɔ so ɛno na yɛyɛ so yɛhwɛ ne yɛde bɔ yɛ bra na sɛ yɛde etu anamɔ na yɛba yɛafa mu ha sɛ ya mu sɛ ekuro bi a yɛfrɛ hɔ Italy te sɛ no ɔmo ayɛ nhyehyɛe ato hɔ sɛ wɔyɛ saa arata nipa sɛ ɔmo benya dan deɛ ɛden ɛne ɔmo ankɔfo no kora pii abesu denti ana ama sese saa ɔhaw na kɔ ɔmo so na efe de wɔn a esu na ɔmo ebrem ɔmo nkorɔfoɔ sɛ sese mo ama yɛ nya dan nea ama sese aba Ghana ama saa dwumadie wei no so ama Ghana for no mfa dan ne ma wɔn han no so say because ɔno ɔbɛgye dan no a ɔpɛ sɛ otua sɛ ebia mfa so otua 10 cedis for one room a ɔde nipa bɛɛ edu na ba bɛgu dan no mu ɔmbɛ yusu nsuo wɔ hɔ ɔmbɛ yusu electricity so ansa na no n'akyi koraa no bɔɔla ne nɔɔma nso ɔmo ɛbɛsɛn ayɛ ofie hɔ no imagine sɛ cost no bɛyɛ sɛ so ansa na ɛno tɔnkyɛn a emu ntɔkwa sɛ utie na ɔbaa a yɛmo kyi ni a na ɔde nkurɔfoɔ firi wɔn kurom bɛbɔ ahyɛwo yi a ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɔbo wɔn te sɛ yi no abere biara na asɛ ntɔkwa ne dede ne haw wɔ fie hɔ asomdue ne fie hɔ so nti wɔnum nyinaa ka ho bi ɛna mefie wurafoɔ no sɛ no sɛ mɛkɔ station kwane bra ne sansɛnsɛm ne haw saa betra me fie da asomdue ne hɔ deɛ ɛdɛ na mede ana Ghanafoɔ nso mpɛ dede saa yɛnyɛ variant sɛ deɛ yɛ ana almost ɛteɛ no nti ɛdɛ na mepɛ ma asomdue na mesɛ mede ɛdan kɔ akɔma obi a ɔbɛtiatia me fa ho bi so nti saa na ade ne teɛ.
Okay. Madam Angie, and Mr. Peter, remember Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter, but what do you have to say about rent issues?
Okay, Rush, rent issues, no. The woman, no, I'm say Ghana for no do na amfa rent ama o ma no krabe boa. Am ba no mo ba ho. Omo tupu ba ho, omo twa so because after all, omo ba e dey no me do na krono ani awudi sem no mo e. Ani nsem aye kan ya. Nti to me no, me menya omo se ni papa kakra wo mu. Na mo no say Ghana for no do na take decision say amfa dan han wo ma. Kese dey person omo free kom no, kom be free ho. Di kabe boa. Sala mi hu ne fa. Such as kabeboa pa because Ghana yenya Africa for but omusuba so na yeken disrespect misbehavior crimes killings all those things into you can nyina bom a I think it's one of the ways you bet me reduce wo in the meantime and they say amam from fadan ma wo ka me to me no a good news such as and you can say kakra wo mo ye ne mum dodo na na enye nti omu ndom beka bia na omu nka ti say da wo ka say almost said that burden of unemployment because already no Ghana for many people employ we don't need them. That's all I have. That's all. In here later for individually, when I meet a Nigeria is good, it's good. I'm also good towards that person. But generally, I don't need them in Ghana. It's one of the things if you say beboa a careful or more by mobile. That's the way I see it.
Okay, Madam Angie.
Yeah.
So with regards to this question, so if Ghanaians are deciding not to rent their houses to Nigerians, and yet a whole lot of Africans are preaching for one Africa, will it be achievable?
No, we don't need it. One Africa is not going to achieve it. For that's not going to work.
Oh, I'm coming, Madam Angie.
Yeah, thank you, Rush. You see, if Ghanaians have decided not to rent their houses for those people, they know the reason why they just don't want to do that. And I am not going to blame Ghanaians. It's not because I'm a Ghanaian, but because I know their behaviors, Ordinary guy be money, or ye Gianni Viecra on cleaning ho. Or obedi na term. Obekwa sister and kofo bebre at the ababe be already no omumbu Ghana for so what I say omumbu enti no betena wo fie enya wadwen say or be go down na no afa umra na eda fie ho no enti no I think say they've been doing this over and over again and then Ghanaians have known them for a long time say nkofo we omummu ade obetena wo fie a onye fie ho ye obeye ho tantantan US ha krasa ukọfa bi ba ofie a obeye ho tantantan odidi wi a onim se ye wohoro adeɛ mu dishes no anaasɛ yɛ cleaning gas so sɛ wɔn ho nti no ɔmo behavior na ɔmo identify wɔ kurom hɔ no ɛno na ma Ghanafoɔ ayɛ den ada wɔn ho so wɔmpɛ asɛm wɔmpɛ ntɔkwa nti wɔmfa ne dan ɛnyɛ den ɛma wo nti me mom deɛ mehu any wrong thing about this. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm a Ghana. Hello, I'm a Ghana.
Yes.
I'm a Ghana. Yeah. Please, what do you think about the question about the Nigerians complaining about rent laws?
I think Ghanaians gave them the benefit of the doubt, and also when they came in initially, they used to outpay Ghanaians, so that's how they got around that. They would give a lot of more money, because Ghanaians, almost like how South Africans, they know what they have to pay. So if you tell them an amount, they will refuse it. However, a foreigner is willing to outpay that. So that's how they got in. However, but when Ghanaians opened that door for them, they abused it. And that's why they are in the just a dilemma. Because I experienced it. So that's why I'm like, wow. So, and yes, it's a strange thing. People are just talking about it. There was, before I came, someone was renting a place. And they use itron and wiliness. Just say they always try to outsmart. So whoever was supervising that place allowed them to get away of only paying for 2 months. Yeah, she had been in for about 18 months by the time I came on the scene. So when I came and I asked questions, I'm like, oh no, this cannot be, because she was giving all kinds of excuses. And I said, no, it cannot be. Then within a month, you have to move. Just say, do you know that person who rather took me to rent control? Because when I first came, I didn't know about this rent control. They took me. So do you think I'm going to allow myself to be? No. So I'm saying this all to say, they give you that personal experience, no? So you talk from experience. It's not like we are just spouting stories. This is my own personal experience. And she still owes 3,000 because when you go to rent control, they'll give you time. Before that time, when they move, you can't do anything because you are bound by what the rent control says. So what they do is, before that day is due, you can't do anything. Because that if they go a week before, you have no right to stop them because rent control has said they have that whole month or whatever. So, and you don't know where they are from. So next time when you are coming, you bring about 10 references. I think that's if I even consider you. So this is from personal experience. They have ruined it. So I don't know why they are complaining. And that's all I'll say.
Okay, Madam Hannah.
Yeah. One Africa can be achieved without Nigerians, but with them, there shouldn't be any of such. Yeah, when these Nigerians, when I like our brother earlier said in Italy. Yes, I heard a lot of Nigerians in Italy made a video complaining about how it's difficult for them to get accommodation in Italy. And in other countries too, they are having such problems because when they come to your place, they don't want to pay rent. They don't want to pay rent. So, and you can't just evict them from the house. These people will take you to court. You can't just evict them. They take them to court. So the court, yes, that's what they do. So now it has become very difficult for Nigerians to get a house in Europe and other places, unless maybe the landlord do not know much about Nigerians. That's how you get through it. So I saw one video of on the YouTube how this Nigerian successfully tapped into one tenant electricity. I don't know how he did it, but they later found out that this Nigerian had connected his line to one of the tenant's line. So his energy is eating into that person's.
You mean it did illegal connection over
Yes,
there.
thank you. Thank you. Yes, illegal connection. So the other tenant was complaining how he will buy, he will recharge his what this how do you call it? How do you call it? He will recharge his
The
electricity, and then and it goes like a flash until they realize that that Nigerian has tapped into his he has connected his line into that the tenant, and rather he was fighting them. He didn't accept his mistakes, but rather he was fighting them. You see, these
Wow.
people's behavior has contributed a lot that even in other countries they can't even enter banks. It was so difficult for a Nigerian to enter a bank in Dubai. In Poland, they can't enter. I mean, they have destroyed their name. One Ghanaian rented their house to a Nigerian, and this Nigerian ended up turning the place into a shrine. It's on the net.
Wow.
This, yes, I saw it on the net. It's on YouTube. He turned it into a shrine. He broke the tiles in the room. He broke the tiles, removed the tiles, and built his statue there. He lifted the house very. He made the house very dirty, and the landlord arrested him. It's on the net. So it's not our fault. It's their fault. They have caused this. Even the Nigerians themselves in Nigeria are not renting their houses for their fellow Nigerians. One Nigerian was also complaining. He was also made a video complaining how Nigerians have refused to let out their homes to fellow Nigerians. So they have contributed this. They have contributed to this. Thank you.
Wow. All right. So, Madam Vic.
yeah,
Hello, Madam Vic.
yeah. The better say a man no before I be rented down. Also, only per cross sitting out Kurumo. I was all day references so bad. And it
Yeah.
will meet that criteria. No, no, nunti yem rent to amu down there, and the landlord no were right. Obey sa. The mini animal be so I can say, oh, Musiba on the better than no, me crown, me with two experience, but the main cabak whom some mini abako, and we see me
Okay.
dying. And yammy ankasa. Me the me mom dear, me family down my womb because me attitude is a gun in your dear. The Bama gun in face and sent me the woman family. Because Ghana for be brain number Ghana we hear them with intimi Ghana ni here them the remember Ghana ni. Na me nua ba ko na or we see that we see mo kama no because say also person renting for be 2 years. Ghana for buy and I let any be found no be man huge dollars. Down it's a good place to Accra. Oh no je so no tu no kwan ko ye de oye. Na we no ho no ma na ni ne bisa say hey be ma wa ma wo dan no wo nipa a ɔde ne maa no sɛ watɔn dan na ma no wɔde akɔ akɔgyegye nkrato wɔde wɔkɔtɔ firi wɔ dan no document firi dan no obi anim wɔde
Wow.
akɔ
That was Ghana.
yes ne nua no wode wonim nti ɔse ɔde no area hɔ ɔka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ watɔn dan na ma no ɛna ɔde document akyerɛkyerɛ 1 or 2 people wakɔyɛ fictitious document ɛna ɔde bi kɔ ayɛtɛni o ɔde bi kɔɔ bank. Na neighbors no kra de mo many bars so say de na ye bra ba ko kan o ma di dan a o si dan na ono di jam nipa ba ko no so one na busuafo na betan ye say mema no mgo no mo bru 30 enti no kra
Wow.
na man neighbors no yes man neighbors na ni ba ho no say ah ma ye ne na tie wonye sa na de na o di dan komo obi nti de o mo so sa se so mo hwehwehwehwe mu na we pu enti o mo fro no ono ka chen say be ma wa ma wo dan no wo be ba no na asema wo nya no wo kra wo ntumi ndele nti o di me ka ko Ghana okoye no na okohu ye ohwehwem otite ne beso no hwehwem no ho akola ne akwa no besesa na no ne no se da bi to free me fia No so ko si do si ja dan ne man no. Na obae na de waye mu no. Ono kra senkanye bone kra wo di fecha ko betu because edani mu I say basa. Nipa egum nti bibia wasisi kitchen, toilet, bibia sese. O say basa. Enti eche na ne yaka nyense na wo da de koma obi a wodi sika say to decide sika no kosiesi was enti ono waso so mfa ne da bia mala tene enti ne e yo ma suban enye obi na aye
Wow.
enti me de me no enti Ghana for no kra ye mra ne kire say before dida me obi no wo so hwehwe na chi ansa se na chi na onya asema ye wa wasama enti me de that's it.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. Uh, we are going what I'm saying, yeah, trade business now. When it comes to retail, especially, I won't say like Chinese and Nigerians, no, are heavily involved in that, which is unconstitutional. Because per the constitution, no, those kind of businesses are supposed to be for the indigenes of Ghana. But here's the case whereby the Chinese and the Nigerians have taken, should I say, taken over or also partaken in that. I don't know, like, though it's mostly like these two nationals, the Chinese and the Nigerians, but you keep hearing more complain about are the Nigerians. So, is there any reason why Ghana, like it's happening so Ghanaians stress more on the Nigerians than the Chinese? But Mr. Yeboah, let me ask that man.
You're right. I'm saying reasons in any day I can, almost some be retain it than China. Atem Didier Chrono, Woody, and some I can in Akabumwa. Who are his Chinese. Over last week, yeah, the same program. My sister Angika said the same question about Chinese and Nigerians. And Obi Busa say, me no Chinese for no. And I'm already me say Chinese for no. Some solution ya there. Nigeria for no who he say China for no. China for no. Go kumunipa. And insult for. So I say. Enti say you are here okay so no. A good for adwuma was I don't know because no contacts from the 2018 no. Me no communicate here for so many actually between 2020. Mr. Obi ankasa de me na ankasa ba almost secretary crab by London. Invite him say come but me no friend adwuma me nya time anko. Enti sa na tie Nigeria for no ho ahi. Nsɛm a wɔn ho dɔɔso sɛ deɛ yɛreka no nti time bia no biribi a ɛkɔ so a yɛte wɔn nka more than wɔn aka because meka sɛ ebi bɔ korɔ no ebi di nkurɔfoɔ atɛm ebi edi nkurɔfoɔ awu nti woka ne nyinaa bɔ mu a China for you won't get them like that sabi yɛka China for Nigeria for they are the two countries since 2016 minim sɛ Ghana for complaining about I know stations bebree because China for wɔn yɛ galamsey koraa na sabi wɔn ma me attack woda wada adeɛ government adwuma sɛ wɔsɛ galamsey ɔmo ka ho asɛm baala tani deɛ ɔba insult am wɔ hu ɔbɛkɔ so commotion ofie ɔbɛkɔ akɔkum nipa am wɔ hu ɔbɛkɔ rituals am wɔ hu sɛ reasons na no hu nsɛm dɔɔso too much nti na ɛbɔ ɔmo din no they should go that's all.
Mr. Party, bit me abem.
Ayo rush me that say. Say okay dwadi ho asɛm say na mahu ni sɛ emrani ma kwan sɛ ebi a kɔkɔ wo ba wo sɛ unya bi emu odu na wo de ba say de ne yehu sɛ ɔmo ba obo a teacher Kumase ne mahu kakra ane me de maso atoto fam no je sɛ no okuta sika na emu odu no ebe bewura mu a na wonya store no je na wafa no ma no gum a wakofa nipa bia be 10 20 ɔde ɔmo aba so ɔde ɔmo ba instance sɛ ɔwɔ sika kɛse na Ghana fo no ba akofa no ma na akotu no hɔ akotɔn no ɔmo ɔnyɛ dɛ ɔmo ma ayini saa ɛma ɔmo Ghana fo no nya saa mfa so no nyɛ dɛ nti ɔkɔfa saa nkrɔfo no ba na ɔde ɔmo akɔpɛ table na ɔyɛ dɛ wafa sanko for no na omo ton no ma no omo Ghana for no pre edwom apata edwom table ni ade say ebeka ya say akoya oso ofe no so ohene no obeka bibi say omo mama omo bia akwamu ma omo nkrofo na yema omo edwom dabre ma omo fa omo table so nsi no omo enye amra na ma ho kwansa entesa nenso okae no so na em say empenifo na na say omo mpita mra no obi antumi anka ana obi antumi anya yi na mom de memom ne meye pa ho ne say edwom obi a titi omo an minim omo okuma si dwom e ka che omo say no omo onhwe say omo masa krofo ne dabre mo omo nye dai wa wo du sika kese ba mom nkoto na mom beto ne nkito ma krofo nye dai enye yi na nya say bi onkofa na omo afa nipa na omo san ne mo bepre omo bobo ebu wo yi kejitia a che say senyame amamu ankombo nukun de ntina wo so obi tra ne krom na bebi ono ton edidi no na me say we na shema bufo pa ma me kan say na ekode a na say bedru say bia ye meto aba na mmafra ye na emna ema ye mra meto na enkoduru bebi a ye bebi a edidie no na say ye anu aduane efiri ba no na ahokwo meje nkode adenti na eduru ade abato duru ade amoma ahokwo ne mra meye de emeto eno ye nsem bia ye nsemfo pa a say saade na wo say ye hwese ye dwom sa bra ye di sa gitai we yesi eni so no ye ma obi ma maji ye ya no aduane say ye wa na kaka na ye di abo omo dwetire no na mo ama omo ahokwo aba no abehye seska no na ye yeti abochira na ye sere ne de bia ne ye sende ne ye so na de no bu ye so ahokire na be asan abeto ye so nti say ya anye ayipa wasade we ho in fact ebe ha adwen pi nti no
Yeah, some can say.
na
Yeah,
netie no
some.
no
Madam Angie.
Yeah, Rush.
Yeah. When the obi nso bɛka sɛ wei deɛ ka yi nyinaa yɛyɛ Africans. Nti adɛn
Mm,
nti na ka ɔmma me kwan na me nso memfɛ me table nsi wo nkyɛn na
yeah.
wodidi na me nso medi bi.
Mm,
Wobɛ restrict me from also partaking in the job a woyɛ no. Ebi a
mm,
me sika me need that much. Say because per the constitution I say $1 million answer. To
mm.
get into the business, and even with that, we are supposed to engage in
Okay.
saying.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
looking for the right word.
Before,
We
you
are not
see,
supposed to engage in retail. What you
yeah,
say?
Matthias, you. But
But
before,
feminist amount now. Why intimate now or not accommodating me now?
so, question I will be saying,
sister
it's a broad question
yeah sister when
because
I'm still fi mami YouTube bi abaso na Ghana German culture exchange TV yɛma akɔ aba na yɛsrɛ mo sɛ mo so asɛm yɛ di ato dwa yi mo ada wo mo so mo na ntimi nkɔvare ana yɛ kuro no enya na somdue sister me da ase pii na misra wo
Thank you. Thank you.
mm-hmm. Yeah, then I make kind say all these things now, yeah, my many your sister, money your brothers, go through ni na. Yeah, this I blame them my opinion for. And the so-called ECOWAS, because before you will allow or you open your door for someone to come to your country, you have to have a job. Ghana jobs security crime, you're fine. So what you say? Now, when call for a university, they can't get a job to do.
That is the
People are
problem.
there struggling. And then you go and bring people from nowhere. So, Momrambaji, a Juma, Wemo, Ayano, Yakrum for Ayano. So,
Over.
enti blame sini nyinaa yɛde ma yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no yɛn mpanyinfoɔ yɛpamakyɛw wɔ ma deda na I hope said this platform no it will go viral na nkodu yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no hɔ na ɔmo nte yɛ voice say our mothers our brothers our sisters they are struggling You can finish university in Ghana, no job. They are not thinking about your friend is saying citizens, but woman free citizens who are thinking about Nigerians. And then they are talking about ECOWAS. In 1983, no, Sabrina ECOWAS in Iho. And now Omutimi Pamo Yanko for just 2 weeks. A Japadi Omoya or Omo de ma Omo bae. And Kwalankitin we videos na video na and Kwalankitin they didn't even consider and Kwalampa no mu. Now who president gyina hɔ ɔma announcement ne ho mfifire yɛ ma ɔmo 2 weeks so ɔma nkwa yɛ de ɔmo bɛhyɛ citizens nsa because onim sɛ ne nkɔɔfoɔ no ɔmo betumi akum Ghanafoɔ so what aseɛ at that time now ECOWAS na ni hɔ anaa na ECOWAS wɔ hɔ ɛna na ɔmo se yɛ gye wɔn adwuma nti no me no sometimes you know when you are talking that's the one pay attention you will talk na wakɔka sɛ tia ɔpanimu and so yes I need to tell you nti yɛn mpanimfoɔ no yɛsrɛ wɔn bebree I believe that platform we yɛbɛkɔ akyire wɔn tie a wɔn tie yɛn ne na nneɛma a wɔso wɔn yɛ de ma Ghana na yɛnya yɛn ho no wɔn nyɛ ma yɛn ne obi ani asɛm because wɔn kasa wɔn mmi adwuma wɔ kuro no mu ɛma university foɔ nyɛ bi nyɛ obi ahyɛ ne ba saa ma ne ba wie university onye adwuma nyɛ maame ne na ɛsa akɔhyɛ adeɛ wɔ n'apampa mu na wasan bɛyɛ aduane ama university panimu asan didi adwuma ne kuro no mu enti nkɔfo na akɔfa a wɔn ba so wɔn mmerɛ kuro no mu no adwuma bɛɛ na wa create ama wɔn so wɔn mɛyɛ sɛ wɔn and then wɔn so aba wɔn tumi nda wɔ abere akɔm de wɔn ɛno ti ne ekunkum nkɔfo wɔn yɛ yahoo nneɛma bebree nso hu panimu bi a yɛkum obi sɛ panimu no bɛba so ɔba bɛyɛ address ɔba bɛyɛ ɔbɛfrɛ yɛfrɛ ne sɛn ɔbɛyɛ press conference na yɛakampo ama maame na yɛkum ne ba no na kuma mpo atɔ ne yam wonte hwee nti the next day no masan akɔyɛ ɛna wɔn twitwa yɛ ti de gigi sika wɔn nya sika ne wie a na wɔn de kɔ wɔn kurom na wɔn ne wɔn yere no ne wɔn ma no akɔdi nti deɛ yɛka nyinaa no ɛnyɛ ɛyi o mimi blame Nigeria for no ɛyɛ yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no ɛna ɛwɔ blame ma yɛmfa ma wɔn so wɔn nso adeɛ na ɛkɔ na no ɛma yɛn maame mo nyɛ free yɛn nua no mo nyɛ free ɛwɔ kuro nim because they are connected. To be honest with you, you might have 2 years, 4 or 5 years. I am say young Casa Ghana for no crown. You be free cronim. So now Obia Babatina cronimu. One watch ourselves. I would you ma what the mouse citizens no. Farmer on one and call for no money. And pass Omanya just oh my bold and oh my dear Juman no mutiati Ghana for a far who dear so. Now the chrono. Emra and ananamochi chrono. Na Nigeria for ka ho ana enye Nigeria for krea na ne Europeans e ka bo mo ba ene nananom ba koe omo ya dan we kro mo ho what are they doing in our country neighboring village omo ya dan ho e dey na omo ya ho small Ghana omo ya dan ho so ati ase so ya de kan na ne sempanyimfo no yesra omo bebre ya di Nyankopon e pa wo ma chew yesra omo say omo be address that day way immediately before it's too late. Enti no so omo de nneoma sisi table so no omo gi adwuma a enye wo omo a eye mpanyimfo no ene ma asa akwan no ama naba. ECOWAS na mo ECOWAS no adwuma be na wo krom ho before say wo di obi beba wo krom na wasa wo adwuma e wasa wo security cry tight. So what you say? And omo kunkum nkofo saa hwe your friend is saying, Igbo King ya, what's his son chiefs, dear Gugu, 16 states nina, and yenny percumuan no mukum. And Crana say, Jumabana, or my fool, and now my den into a crash or no or quaba or maybe the Benwa reporter, the young and no more dear wood no mukumkumie, and no manam chronomus say chronomo dear, and we a peace because why? Omukuminipa, ya no Omo kuminipa emion who say president bi abegina ho so ho ebe kasa ama parents ne kura kuma to omo yam e na chese kro na ye bia na omo nemu
no ho abufu ne e kasa sa
time won't ask you
time kasa sa that's why we talk like that time it's very annoying that is it
but we dey omo ye mpanyimfo
it's very annoying
da bia ye kasa ye hwe ye kasa ye si en kasa ntia wo mo nemu omo betie your voice no me for say wo didi obi atem wo atem ne wo ho na wanka na didi nipa na atem a ontie enti mo mayen fa abotre ene wo mo kwatena abonten ne didi empanyimfo atem no wo mo njai na yen ka asem no na enkodu wo mo ho na omo ntie your voice na say Nigeria for no ba bi omo kwafa omo baaye no mbasa mo makwa omo mo nko because we can never mingle ourselves with Nigerians. Almost see any type on your yatias here. Yan classic for yafa. Almost free a chrome no monco. Na ya mammy munya woma juma and ye. So what ya say? Aha. They are at the town. It is as me I would be say. Ya can't see at the chin ends of it. I just am paying for no and a bit me a bem. Now my soul be beer in a diplomatical way. Na yen na ya watoy. Almost now chrome. Na yen su yen try a chrome. Simple. Because Echo was no 1983 na wo ho but omo pamo yen omo kunkum yen so what ya say enti no ye nyu omo ni bibia na omo abegina ho na omo de abeto na Ghana and Nigeria no or Ghanaians and Nigerians we have nothing in common. Nigeria a different country and Ghana a different country. They should leave us alone. So what I say.
All right, Madam Hannah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now we can about.
yeah, but me person me cheap bibi na ebia o de no so be ka o submission. There
Okay.
was this Nigerian also offering me stating that that was the time I put out the retail business no and issue no I make a publication like that. Then he was like, the reason why Nigerians maybe won't listen to what the elders are saying and will still be committing crimes in Ghana is the fact that as a omo needs us Ghana 1 million now in share we business na no inti say you restrict your man at the end of the day they have to feed yeah there so obi one man or you kidnapping in Nigeria on BBR but waba Ghana for greener pastures so that obese san we jai san yamane but oba han so na say ye the way shia na want me business want me like at the end of the day no it will go back to his old business his former business now kidnapping crofon and that is what sometimes Emma some Nigerians I Ghana hano go back to those kind of crimes near them. What do you have to say about that?
Media no say a corona wabem no nemara eni. And you feel say unya and you was say stay back with chrome and I because laws now to protect its citizens. A corona say retailing is for my citizens. But say what person will be more say there was a way. And you know you can't provide that. Then you have to stay back. Because a woman, not just a uba bed, a uba book and maranas. What you said? It is a woman. No, as I dear way to restrict you, Yama and to me, yeah, Jumadia. Not just said, I was so who said, the old piano, ube boom ranas, and I was so what's now group. Nigerian Chinese for no. Acquire said, dear, you would be need to emre also more to yanet. But with the Nigerians, omokoye bia need to wedding. Why self tomorrow? Or taro one thing passing. And nothing I'm not when aban. When send yenti amasa galam say ni say aya din need to swas aya din say Nigerians are involved in these activities. I did be Nigeria ni beba be wuram bia wo so hu say thing so wo betu. Thing because those people know omo akoma bia for money when we sa akoma no so kasa die we sika wo ha. Wo say the ordinity be wo from kra wo so ordinity wo from no na wo ye. Inti no mo akogu ye nkura ase no. and omo galamsey no. It is you kind of say trade no say no. When I think nienti so omo ka say omo kwa Ghana economy will collapse no. Try say omo adwene say they have taken over the retail. It is when you say retail na enya mo dia. But sisi na mo adwene say we are taking over and we have taken over. Some omo ka o. Someone say at the end no make trouble. Almost say Ghana, omo top market no, omo aje like market no, omo occupy. It is omo kasa omo kwa. Ebeya diama Ghana. Sa this is their omo year omo ka omo di pride omo no.
Abra, your opening for Ghana. Abra, opening for Ghana.
So and in Nigeria, who to me you can never enter their market. You can get your shop outside the market, somewhere else on the streets. That's not the open to me.
Really?
But open market panel, and you're very difficult because Tama Eba say ye closely almost shops no. Now me tie interviews and interview Guta any Nigeria for you know. Guta man ka say share. When him say Nigeria for way echo say for Ghana regular market mu say they were going to close Ghanaian shops. But nya nya because they will not allow you in. They will not allow you in. And these people have come to stay. They are your mother said they are going. Nigeria is your country is theirs. Because someone saying so may catch them almost say they have the right to stay in any ECOWAS country.
Yeah.
Sani argument. Yes. Almost they have the right. Almost was that mindset and say they have the right Ghana to have everything and to do everything.
Tina meka ECOWAS asem de bia no. De bia meka no.
Almost free up, free ECOWAS mu Ghana begu. But when him say Mauritania free ECOWAS mu. Mauritania was part of ECOWAS. Mauritania left.
So ECOWAS need a bit free more. ECOWAS in the intimate. I think sir online crown na obi say o must say Ghanaians and penifoni bis can say ye plan how ye be free ECOWAS anymore.
So meka say asem we de bia binom si de bi, but I don't know why I say binom si de bi because I think Nyambra and Fahimre and Nyambra. And if we are arguing to leave. It's very easy. Me let me argue. They can't answer it. And Tiana Bidum can say to me from enemy who they make country because easy.
Oh, yeah, why not? A lot of Africans need be free. So why not Ghanaians cannot, you know?
I'm for because it is unlawful. Look, integration. Me Belgium and I'm by UK. 2001. Because of integration, with the Belgian passport in the Bible, it said 2020, me UK passport. So yeah, integration. I'm going Belgium. I come into me, mama. So before integration, that mean crap EU passport. Now me but I was only here for 3 months. So integration, what holiday? Oh no, because we say? Yes, you and Madina Nisuniaka. ECOWAS, no, you can't let them. There's nothing we can do. ECOWAS, no, you start to say a free one. We shall get support. So
yeah.
Because
just advantage. Advantage.
No, you bet me a free mo. You bet me a free.
You bet me a free mo. You bet me a free mo. Say
advantage. Kakra ewo hom.
Say na ya sha say no. One say was it the mindset of the Ghanaians no. One through education we na ye dey. So answer na because they say no nyame adom yehwe omo abeka ye ho ana say anamo ayetu omo etachira ye say ye nam 400 plus what you say. So I say ye koso aye di dwumadie we ni nyina no na eboa ma yenya because me makambi bi say enko pim the next election no I was say 2 million Crawford bet 2 million now you bet me do a mark and why you bet me I'll go to against any presidential candidate on your not so obit me I said
Brian Mr. Brian Mr. Crash 500 to 1 million. It's okay. Get 2 million.
No. We are looking at huge and you're 500 near year.
1 million,
We are
1
looking
million is even enough.
yeah,
1 million is
yeah,
even
that's
enough.
what we have to plan. This is
Woman, yeah, my yeah, yes, yeah, demonstration.
and we don't go in
Na,
for handful. We are going for in millions. You understand?
yes.
No,
This
Munti
Na,
Sambako. Munti Sambako.
na sisi yo.
Not Madam Hannah never flow on Pamacho. Not Madam Hannah never flow in Tipatoma on Fanasina.
Good.
Okay,
Mr. ECOWAS.
let me say, ECOWAS near bet me a free. A possible so will say you're free. And you're free. We are not going to die. We are not going to die. Just advantage a woman is saying, we'll say, free movement, no. And yeah, DBA, so and then the only advantage I will be say, when you say Niger, free we are some free ECOWAS. Nigeria su are they because almost security, a bit how almost security.
Okay, yes.
But these people, no, sorry, almost say, almost no your free one, your best, but you ain't got your free one. If every you be a free one, Nigeria on best of fasting country be a. Say if be a say oh free one, Nigeria best of fasting will be a.
I'm the best of, again. So it's I'm again.
And the very disadvantage to us,
I think with ECOWAS issue, maybe we will have to have schedule a day for only ECOWAS because I can see in interest there on
No, I true. Look, Bryce, true. I can't say my ready ECOWAS na at least yes I any woman 75 no na me want say P4 I na me or form 3 or form 3 75 form 2 no I ready I say me ready
I'm gonna please after Mr. Peter Kasawi me back me also sorry for the
so na Sabio me ready ECOWAS na pass it through meaning history na ni so na woman and I say me buy Europe so my integration law, my European law, and my European integration politics. So until can in Aboma, me would me kojina present be anymore. Not presentation can obia sabi na dwuma be me can some in Aboma. There's nothing they can do. First of all, anya legal. Secondly, it's destroying the country. And our democracy requires us to vote before we join something like this. UK join in 1978, now UK 73, and 75. I'm on 4 years, no see, referendum. And the citizens here, do not have join in. Conservative by Cameron time we are one you say, do not have English conservative for. And almost after about 2016, you have no to it. And almost free. And Tico was in free no. I did making a president in Nimako Kashi and Ako Church and say, and you're lawful. Look, listen, President, I will name boy papa, any other 70 bemno, Sakufo say, Obia, 1 year selfish, 1 year self-interest, 1 year self-centered. Miko Kashina, I think that's some, and Yadia was here, because what are we doing? President, the question I could say, want me yano. I mean, I didn't hear film. Is a man say, let me argue, Sardino. We don't even need a lawyer, that's all.
All right. I think I don't know, but maybe you have to be very soon because I will look for just one of these days for us to tackle that issue.
Yes.
And
okay, and I know the other maker said disadvantage ama high ECOWAS ama high most pa high kesepa your passports na your new one color no.
You can say you're black, they're brown. To say you're black, and that's all.
I'm a Ghana.
Okay,
Mr.
so there's a
ECOWAS.
lot. I understand. The trading, no. Well, first of all, market women, no, there. Although some of them are really, really rich, but their mind is not on that space. It belongs to them. So the government, that is the purpose of government, to stand in the stead of your citizens. But in government, I don't know, say, almost like, when they stroke their ego, because when Nigerians close the border, say Benin is bringing in fake rice, did they budge? They did not. Shirley Ayoko, our foreign minister, went there. I was almost going to do something on her, but I was like, they would not budge, and they were laughing. Look at them crying. But they stood firm. Like 2 years, they couldn't be bothered. Things got rotten at the border. But our government here, we are Yana, they fold like a pack of cards. What do you want to here? You have to stand for your citizens. Like, what
Unim,
is wrong with
unim,
you?
hello, unim the entire yes, Aaron. Unim, there's
I'm a
answer,
Ghana.
answer,
Mr.
how?
Peter,
Yeah, hello.
I'm a Ghana. Please, with regards to border now, Kano, I would like to chip in something. Back then, I was working with one Nigerian, and one thing I noticed was when the border was closed, like when Nigeria closed its borders, I vividly remember how this guy was jubilating, and
Yes,
this guy had an online radio and was always chanting into the radio that yes, Nigeria has done it, Nigeria has done that, Nigeria, and all the time I was sit back watching this guy. I was like, but you are living in Ghana and you have built your house in Ghana, living here. And I'm why Ghana you back. And you are jubilating, say, Nigeria crossing the border. Ghana
they
and
decide that.
Yamas and
They
several so.
decide, yes.
Then he used to laugh about it all the time. And even what even annoyed me was you will hear him saying, yes, Ghana, Nigeria must show Ghana, say, in be Peking.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Nigeria is showing that he is the big brother and all that, like
exactly.
bragging. And a friend of
Yeah.
his came to him. They were sitting down, and the whole conversation was about the fact that they are happy Nigeria has crossed these borders and Ghana is going through,
Exactly. Yeah.
a whole lot going through there. So when
That
you brought
tells you
into
that
this, I was like, okay, let me check this one in.
they are our
Exactly.
enemies.
And I'm
That shows
saying,
that we
when
are enemies.
they always
Nigeria,
jubilate because inside, no, they can't comprehend. Say Ghana now we are 30 less than 35 million, but that thing said 230 million, and Ghanaians are still just say they've been trying whatever, but the separation almost it's like when they push out underwater, no, we pop up. So it's like look at when that 3 week, and I don't even know whether it was a prank when they said 3 weeks, no, the gas link was damaged, so we wouldn't have light for 3 weeks. It was people living in Ghana who was feeding the Nigerians in Nigeria. Like you're in Ghana, so if the light goes off, no, and we need generators, no, you are in Ghana. Why would you jubilate? So they are amongst us, and that's what
Foolish
my
people.
mindset. They live amongst
Entina,
us, but they respect us, and we have to be
Entina
wise.
America
That's
say,
why.
Entina America say, the whole world, Nigeria for the enemy. Ọmụ taa esi obi a nti na meka ho asem.
Oh yeah,
Nti
you
mo
can
tiwa
tell.
adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a adeɛ bi mu nti adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a memfa ma no nka no ha but mo nyima akyi ɔmo nya wie nyina I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
ọmụ
I want to
I'm a
give that
Ghana,
point
ọmụ
please.
back.
ọmụ awurade alatafo.
Mr.
Ọmụ
Peter,
taa
Patrick,
esi bibi a.
I'm a Ghana.
Okay, so I wanted to just add that with this in mind, if you have this mindset and you are dealing with such people, and I don't say we should be antagonistic against them, no, but you have to know the mindset you are dealing. That's why some of my videos be antagonistic. Next time, if I come and it's fine. But the way you stand tall, I'm also standing tall. But Ghanaians, for some reason, are leaders because they are so into their suits and their children are. And you have to know the psyche of, I'm not saying opponents, but in this case, opponents' mindset. You have to know who you are dealing with. Chinese are recalcitrant people. Nigerians are recalcitrant. Let's just put it out there. They are very stubborn and strong-willed people. So when you are dealing with such people, no, you can't pussyfoot. That's what just say. You can't pussyfoot and mince words. Some people, when they come here, like Togolese, I'm not going to be hard or go Ivorians. They are strong people, though. They are very strong. Look, we have to go and beg them for our football field. Like, you know what I mean? Our football field. So I'm not saying they are soft, but there's a way that they know how to negotiate. But Nigerians are not like that. They are coming like a bull into a Chinese with full of Chinese plates, and they don't care what gets broken. So that's the mindset. So when we about our market women, when our market women are loving mothers, they are selling us our control. They are just laugh when music comes, they'll get up and dance when someone is playing, the brass band is playing. That's the mental. But Nigerians are amongst them and doing. I've also car dealership. They will bring it wholesale, but they'll sell it to their own Nigerians cheaper, and then Ghanaians will have it expensive. So when you go to the Ghanaian, you have the profit 2 CDs extra, or the 2 swap.
They only have to go. In fact, the solution is they have to leave the country. Yes.
Yeah, Amagana, please, you've muted yourself.
Strong, but a time is coming. The youth are waking up, and this cannot continue.
Oh yeah. We are giving our leaders the benefit of the doubt. If very soon, if they are not taking any action of this, we will get up and take action.
I think that is called it starts with N, and IS is Gupta. The IS couldn't even speak. And I'm like, when you are dealing with these people, you have to have your ducks in a row, and when they come, like tennis ball.
I can assure you, say, after the end of this year, the fight goes on, but I know the reason. I know it. Look, let me explain. Let me explain. Look, it is not about party, individual personality issue. It's not about party. So I'm assuring you, if you like, write it down. After the end of this year, that's the end. I mean, after this government comes to an end, there will be a change. But we fight on still. It's a personality issue. Now, and your party has said. I know it.
I just want to wind up, and Mr. Peter, you can come in. The Gupta, and that's where the data is. You have to have a strong representative who cannot be pushed around, so that they can educate some of the market women. Some of them are, know what is going on. That retail. So when you see a Chinese person beside you or a Nigerian, they're not in that space, but they've become. Just say those laws are so lax. No one even blinks twice. But once that education is in place, so I think it will make a difference, and that's where we have to educate people. Say you cannot come as a Chinese and roast plantain. You cannot come as a Nigerian and roast plantains. Just say, and you cannot come and be selling. Even the spare parts area now, is it wholesale? I don't go there for my spare parts. But is it retail or wholesale? Because if it's retail, then it shouldn't be there. And it's simple as that.
You ECOWAS in the free Muslim, and I will do that. I'm doing the ECOWAS. So, I need free ECOWAS. Sanity. A lot of money. Finally, I know Sadia. I want to party in your can I see a guso. You go so more yes, I didn't know. Education in ECOWAS argument. So, I'm arguing that side because I want to manage one casa. ECOWAS in true, I'm quite as same young Bichaso. But Miss Ramo, Mamma, you say ECOWAS in free movement, free movement in the
Mr. Peter, I will be here. Mama Ghana,
No, I finished. So I think because we're talking about the strength in our space, right? So we empower our people to say retail, because I don't think it has gone through. Papa say retail belongs to Ghanaian. So since there's that way, and then of course that 50% ownership, into a Ghanaian will be sitting in front of the store as though it's theirs, but really, no, it's not a partnership. Yeah, to Ghana, so those are the loopholes we have to figure out. And if you are still there, no, then just the Ghanaians should be gaining as much as you if you are 50-50. So those are systems that are not working. So they are, of course, when there's a loophole, people will take advantage. That's why there are laws and regulations. If you park your car in the wrong place in the morning, it will be gone. It will be told. The systems don't work. Systems are working, and until they do, then look at this Chinese. I don't know whether you've seen the Chinese people who are producing mattresses. You know, they are
Mattress.
using
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
They are even producing televisions. They are producing fridges. And one thing is, did it take a step? If people, Ghanaians, people were doing their jobs and inspecting, because there's a whole lot of those kind of things. But it came from a concerned citizen, which is right. But those people in air-conditioned offices, no, I was saying you have to get up and go inspect whether, or that's why we can't build our roads because they are not paying laws. That and that place, no, you can bet that.
I think sister Vicky Bisa said ECOWAS in free movement is always there. Before ECOWAS there was free movement and there. But to come and stay there for good, you can't do it. You can come and visit at any time. But if you want to stay there, you have to go for visa. To say the Switzerland, you free. You can test Switzerland. Now if you're EU citizen, I also give visa or embassy and some waiting at Kotana. Why you? So I was saying movement. You can always go to.
My question is, the giants of Africa, they never been to school before that they can understand what is called ECOWAS. I think they are the giants of Africa, right?
No,
So they're supposed to know this, that when they visit someone's country, it's only 90 days. They don't know.
No,
Hello, Bacho, Anianom, ayi baako so a yɛ ase yɛ ignore yɛ nim yɛ dream bars wɔ. Wɔn sɛ ɔmo de nduane ne saa nneɛma na ɔmo de free Nigeria ba. Ɔmo de biribi te sɛ drinks. Ɔmo de biribi te sɛ like nduane canned foods ne canned drinks ne saa nneɛma no milks ne.
Yes.
Very 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 dangerous. When you say in Liberia. In Liberia, this Nigerian, well, energy drinks, expired energy drinks. And Warren Brandy, then what they Yifufro, Atari Talikan, no label. Thank you, label.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw it.
So, Sammy, now you're very good because Nigeria, share now you say videos be a measure. Milk keke, Nipani Bueswa, Nigeria, Nigeria. Who Bueswa, near my word, in Chessing Sancroft on the produce ya the papa. Backdoors. They are backdoors producing fake Niama. Bringing it into our market, benefit as Ghanaians.
Our Food and Drug Administration no Juma Ghana because Nansanya Matisa Yoruba Igbo so obey poison Yoruba for. Nti I was saying to nnuane a mode free omo krom ho ba ye kro ni mo no. I was say Food and Drug Administration no. Omo ehwe no omo hwe say nneema a eba no. E good dear because yes omo nkoi. Anhwa no omo.
Sister, muntu mabusha. Minuama, muntu mabusha for okoto we are. Don't buy their things like that. Oh, uni manento. That's all. Me ko Ghana me ko tito sa no man.
But how would you know? They are in our shops, in the market. Even though.
I won't buy. Men to drink Ghana, sister. I mean to drink via Ghana. No,
I want to buy any animal more fear any there. So we have to educate them.
We educate them. Yeah, you can say because Ghana is say food and drugs here okay. Ghana if I never the culture. What culture are they going to listen? And this said you bush your phone was say me offer send me money me culture say mo bi anto so animal. So I will tell all of them. Obi how can we also
Yeah, do you know what I'm trying to do?
Sisi aya omo na me nkrasi rural.
I was here to Mufio. Bedroom, no Kunkum Nipa to you. I think I was there. I
Exactly,
saw
that's
it.
what they're doing.
I saw it. I think I saw it. I think a village baby. I say I think you'll be in our house. Say, click. I know all these things. Sisters, and son, you're Pamo. In TV now, or see a canina. And I do like it. Until I can see a Pamo.
Can't drink once a man. I was looking for a video to play for everybody to see. There is this Lucozade, right?
Yeah.
You discover here in Ghana. This, I don't know whether some of these Galamsey guys, I don't know Lucozade, no more say it was fake. No, it's fake. Something very recent. Yeah, I have the video. I'm trying to look for it to play it for you guys to see, but it's like
Liberia for ne che womo. Na Ghana de se be che womo no ne asem no.
yeah.
Oh,
So
Ghana,
now
they are bad.
there's a fake Lucozade also
We didn't
going
have
on.
space to sleep. The whole room, the whole house was full of those drinks that the sister is talking about.
Okay, so now young fan says passport issues with regards to passport issues.
Yeah.
Now foreigners specifically Nigerians are being caught in the diaspora with Ghana passports and all that. And then one thing I noticed was say one their passports they are from Ghana. So meaning they will have to be deported to Ghana instead of Nigeria. But the question is, who is to be blamed? Is it Ghanaians or
Yeah,
the Nigerians?
you answered it all. Ghanaians.
Yes.
Omo ye ejuma
Minister
wo
of Finance, passport
I
office.
But
passport office wo no.
Madam Angie
Oh,
is starting.
yeah. Ghanaians na ye ejuma wo passport office no. Me no
Yep.
ho enka dia me enka ye me a ho. Enka ye yi ye ho free ECOWAS ni mu ne asesa ye passport na. Omo
Yep.
ye ejuma wo passport office wo nyina wo se le wo mu nyina na ye fa foforo. Na ye train wo because
Yep.
Oma na ton passport na de man for no. So what you say Nigeria ni wanye adwuma wo passport office. E si dan okita your passport. So what you say? Enti ekro no yankasa ye ti mu no bribe and corruption no ayeye de. So Oma no sika so Omo de be ma wo na nya sika bia o. Ebi kwa me ma ne say 1000 Ghana cedis. But what de kwa yi passport ne de aba. So what you say? You can imagine say Igbo king no or paladin itself. Woman my mpanyimfo no pay wo mo visit me ma wo mo. Hwe na wakoye ne picture na wachiro bibia guase na odeko. What is this? Why can't we use Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah pictures? Your offices. Nasa Igbo king way picture. Ya de yadan your offices. See what home. Enti no we obetimi ama wo mo. Enti no mo say Ghana for de ye lose. Ghanaians
Oh,
wo
yeah.
mo take
Yeah.
Ghana serious.
Many about petitions. I don't know. I can't
What
say.
you say? Oh, and to me, Momo,
Petitions.
dear mechanic say your passport, no, we need to change it. You change it, we are. One more good passport office. Well, right now, oh, Mama Nigeria for you, naked, no, ye bele, woman, off. Near for
Really,
forever,
I'm
one year
off.
train you, woman. And so say your
Yes.
passport to call baby, because the passport need deep money. And I was just a university lecturer now in Nigeria in a video bar bonteno. You see how he gathered his people. Born in Ghana, so say or my Ghana. So and that is
And
exactly
American.
what they're doing.
And
Oh, and
American.
Omanya
And
Quina,
American.
Omo eye ni omo pe e wo kro ni mu nti omo se kro ni mu e de e kro ni mu afo e kro ni mu ye peace. It's all because of they are able to do omo nneoma basa no ohu na
Me
emeke
now
no.
say you're penning for no so na my
Enti your passport ne there we need to change it. Ye move we who
Yes.
free ko wasinima ye go back to the black one no. If we
I
have
go
to
as
do some small changes to be our passport anymore, we have to do it. So what I
you
say?
and automatic me aba. I will be
Okay,
no
Oh,
more free.
Mr. Peter, Pacho ebedu so why? Pacho.
Entino, yeah, Entino wasn't Pacho. Mr. Kowas. Entino, Entino, Sana was here, because almost take here for granted. And on Ayana Yame, ya said, when it's ya no be boo, say, what Jimmy. Oh, yeah, it's so painful. And now, Uko, Omukroma, yes, I'm out. Into that, and I had the ye be a chrome of freeze, no one no Jimmy Omhosa. Oh, yeah, and see, made the mechano no. Yɛmpɛni for no saa obi a wɔwɔ platform we so bia me pacho share na enko viral ma yɛn wonim yɛmpɛni for no kora tag wo mo ma yɛn na wo mo nti asɛm a yɛ kan si yɛ pa wo ma kyɛw wo mo ma wo mani mrafie na wo mo nye kro ni ya anya sa yɛn makra benyinyi a ɛne yɛ nana no ma hin ɛna Igbo King ni na ɔde yɛ friend say ne festival no ɛne sɛ wo mo ba no advice wo mo so wo mo ntɔ asase nti yɛn saase no wɔtɔ wɔn mo tɔ saa nti yɛn yɛdu yɛ so a yɛn ma wɔn bɛyɛ dan sɛ wate aseɛ nti yɛn mpanimfoɔ no yɛsrɛ wɔn paa wɔn hu yɛn mmɔbɔ na wɔn ma nkɔfoɔ wɔ nko wɔn kurom wɔn na wɔn wɔ land kɛseɛ na wo free wo kurom ba mimi kurom ɛbɛseke for greener pasture na wo bɛdu yɛ a wo si wo ba bɛyɛ wo village ɛwɔ mimi kurom na wo free wo kurom Nigeria ɛba no forest na ɛwɔ hɔ no wɔn ehu anaa sɛ wɔn ho. Enti omo ni adwen papa emfa mayen se wo adwen pa nko be ye na dwuma na okọ ne baabi but ni omo ye ne de in the near future no emfa de papa embrain se wo hu enti ye mpanimfo ne yesramo obi a ne nsa beka ade we bia wontie se ne ma na esu frɛ wo mo na omo ntie yen so because the way a papa no o konka ye mpanimfo ne kra ye nkwala ne kra ye ya se wate ase ye so no to me ba bonten be ma command. I invited 15,000 people last year. This year I'm inviting 20,000 people. What ba mimi kromo? Did you ask me, sir? I will be able to accommodate 20,000 people in my country. So wahu. It was nemu no ye ni awope. Na this year, and the last year what the sa a festival no onye biem. What's in the wase. Onye biem. Nti me dem awie nti mpanyimfo ne srɛ wo mo a mo moa yɛn na yɛn pa mo nkɔfo we no mo nkɔ mo krom na yɛn ho ntɔ yɛn.
Mr. Martin.
Yeah, that's me that's it. Say wa mama kwenya ma menka bi kakra bi happy bi na men to na me. Am say product na ye ka say wo market no big issue we say authority for more money ko pa. Say Evans Asante watraba no can say kidney ni liver ya ko nya be nyina e fake product true and okrepa so nti normal bi koso a say your system no ada your system na that say engo ada no obi to be na yenya omunya bomodin na omunya nipa ba ko bi be from na omo che ne say oh fake product no omo de pese kaka ni na so also system no yeso yipa effective na ebetimi ede nipa wow say no the way Ghana ni si peja no ama obi asori na ase security yi so light ma omo enti no obi efi bia na oye ne opebia san say obekọ free so ni kwansa de ni ye ekroma ya ti say abofo no hu omo sa na bebre ye fun kra che ye boni pa wonya wudi obedi wonya krono a wonya bang obeso obu bibia boni bia omo ye na kase kra che ye robbery ni ada de yen omo na de ba but say no emra no a ewom ne esede security ni city no ye kwa usu what you say ekiwa ne emra ni edbe ye wo no ana before no kra na penetrate was kwan no so na wo akra so ho hihya so ebre bi no mo ye ayibo Ghana omo che say uhu bibi aka bibi say ewoi ada ha that is very very effective Can be say no be now kaprana. I say enkosi hu. The last time I mutia video ni
Oh, sorry.
Ebre bi bae. Ema omo che mo kan fu sem bi wo be kwa side wo. Efi akwaba akwa na okay. Then in say ya be dem a enkosi hu. What it? So, enti say that we ni ye adwuma wo ekuro no mu a den ekuro no be nye ekuro no na bebo. Onim say okaka enkosi hu. Enti no omo ano ye omo afam de say omo de emra no be hye omo nsem no mo aye no okeke. Ono na koma be de ebeto no. So any kwan say ekuro no basa de na sebe bomb of abom of ye kan say omo ye kwatwebrafo ni yifo yi na be twa fam san say emu ye peche. Enti no say e ka biem so passport de ye kan say obia je di kuro bi obekoso bia no otimi gi passport ho aha say Ghana fo bebre kuta eno nye bone kura na mum de ade na ekoso o de ba ha say a omo de be di bone de ton edu bone no a ye che omo a eye ede be na kire ye kuro kire say ye kuro ni ye kuro papa nti omo de edin bone bi be hye ye kuro na no ebra ye dey
Omo mission no.
Omo no na ye numonyam shama ya ho na mpe sanse Ghana na ye ho na mpenifo bi titititi so ni omo nyina na omo papa no maame ye Ghana fo what you say enne okọ Britain anura mi hu Britain ni soja ni ye bisa obi bisa police ni obi bisa say ufiri a wo say oye Ghana ni eye ma honwa wo ase ma hu nipa bisa na akoye say okọbọ kro no okoton anwefufuo ama bibisa ene ye enwiase mame what you say enti passport no yes ala temi te bia enye problem but there dey no dey here or the go man
Or the kodi bone.
or the shape of any munyam e wona any problem what you say na ni kwan se kwatwa akwa bia na na ada na adena ma no dey ye no pa bia ebra ye assess no police report bia ye morning say ye nhwe se de esitie they say birth set ni ada do obi akogina ba bia no watua no onya birth set but enkon sa even alata kra no birth set ye nyene sa birth set before birth set tu benya no ukro mu local yen kan say Ghana ye be kan say assemblyman fo nyina wo so omu wo na on na ti woman tamu e so no san ansa na de akọ birth set birth and death certificate akoye dey
Okay.
So what I say enti no ehọ no nipa be 4 and 5 be san no community na wo free mu no what Ghana ye ne say obi akogina hospital be bia no watua na why birth set how nipa na ifa na enim no enti no bro Ghana you a long way to go eduru bia wan hwe na bakasa na okoko kra hwehwe
Lan kakra beka say tia mpanyimfo no it's so sad
kasa bi nkwa na hadwen nesanto so bi ohene yi a obọ no ho asafo hene wo kuro no mu no yesrem ahemfo akwawe was or say ye culture no kra or as or dalutu no ye abomination man the land of ancestors ye very very bad say ye to me say no waba wudi hene wo ba bia wo ba wo be hye ohene na land no wo be hye na se yawo dagoma yawo ayifo hene I can say wo mo Burkina be Niger ahemfo akese wo Ghana but omo hye authority bi ase enya wo na wo ye wo kro na wo na wo ho waba ye abepeja ho sa enti so waba what's what be hye sa authority but ono na ye na adwen say ode ne wo hye ahemfo no ne fere ono na peja no say wo no wo so chen
agenda
no ye
agenda
16 regions ni nyina owo ahemfo nketo a omo hye na se yeah no
Ada say ye wo mo dey about almost 200 people wo mo chiefs na wo inkrase no e wan say apam wo mo nyina free nkra na se
edane ko ni nyina so wo prison because kidnapping more estimate than no kidnapping for woman a better no obi ahuno and I say obi nya ne ho o me do dan na waye de waye a wonya na chi no enti na omo ba omo hide down omo rent the whole house omo rent dan na omo fie ni mu ani nyina nti odi boni wo mu a na Ghana fo adwene so sebe adwene mu omre on the scanning I de man na no hwe on hwe say
So mo hu say.
ya beto me nua bi ana ase de da bi no ati ska no enti
Mm.
na ekoso no enya aban ne nko a ye timamufo no so
Okay.
ye ye ma no be siwa that's
Me dem krase na ọmụ akwa hyehyẹ no kra na mesiro ma nkra na ọmụ wọ hɔ no. Ọbɛkum ọmụ nyinaa.
True. No. No.
Mr.
We
Peter.
can you.
Come on.
Mr. Peter.
Hello, Rush.
But once Obi so we say, okay, say, even say Ghana changing the passport color now. Still, need to know Ghana mu, abe worry about. Then two on already inform ye. Into two on na me dey passport no. And also
Okay, I mean, first of all, you free ECOWAS, you ECOWAS, and more mobile team Bewari. Kura won't mean come by heart, won't mean Kowari by heart. So, yes, yeah, you bet me a petition, Parliament say, because Nigeria, you won't know some mammy, say, and Nigerian, you won't mean your passport, Nigeria. And Rana, you wear my passport, Ghana for your mom's, constitution, and my coin. If you bet me a petition, Parliament, near Casadin, but ECOWAS, if you are around Bewari and because cry we need class of cocotem and walk with them. Go about heart to illegal into Mutu. ECOWAS, if you are easy. You can make me go Switzerland so easy, sir. So I say this work with could match it. As I know what to me in your banner there. So I say problems in us is same ECOWAS now. Passport in your best you free more at once. You can the same passport a blue, a black. I should previously a brown because a whole almost the same color of sanity there be the same thing so number quite think I say come crap passport and bad na Europe you crap passport me crap Belgium passport you can say crap British passport obi any problem bia yeah Africans you crap passport for passport but Ghana is more even nationality of Ghana. They don't need it. Africa command nationality. I would hear a problem. Europe, you a passport. Me who so be a problem. How many of them? Say you can look. You can. But if you are crowd who could do my passport influence. So we don't need to give passport to Africans or Nigeria for crowd. Or Ghana passport. So a petition parliament. So I mean, my devote to try free na copy semi won. After 4 months a man make a copy sentino. I will do all. The I will do it. That's all. Intimate Monya Dina, me do Ghana, but next year we do Ghana.
Die hard.
One time at you Ghana, and some be anywhere, Mecca, Ghana. Many parliamentarians in Mecca, in Crasia down, Macosis in America. At the time, see anybody who would and Mamma and Penny for one who said, "Oh, because one person Ghana and Yasubia and a mass uncle for weekend." Somebody said, we saw all these things. So, and the can sanity. I was so Sabi, to go him free. Omuning cratabia. Yabaka almost will be also one cratano. Yan check a cratani crassi, genuine, Quaben of Fasunia, Mecanina. See a genuine people, we are genuine, so we are genuine. The politicians also assume Babet to Yamudia politicians. So, my Hunyas and Omcas on the bomb, Adia Malata for me, Yasaya. I almost JJ, and I was a Ghana for it. Mecanina. I can't chase it. I will tell them all. Move some bomb mine, Momalata for bomb mine. And to Omon Crass, Omun that's all.
Thank you. Madam Hannah.
Yeah. Once yeah, no, yeah, kita a hope for passport, yeah, be a brochure passport, but once Nigeria for no kita or you're careful on person be free nsa. But say one no oba or yeah passport na. And yes, I be or Jenna say or G for be papa bi or G send ya obetumi dia 2 kwan. No kwaya bone a enkwaya say Nigeria ni na ye Ghana ni. Sana nkrofo we agege South African passports. Of visa free entry to UK, any other European countries. South African passports, no.
Yeah.
Omo yama necessary South Africa, omo lose sa opportunity. To say South Africa, sa European, teacher sa free visa free Now South Africans, omo lose sa, Nigeria for so they come purposely. Where they are from, wait, Lindy, maybe Lindy a video and one other YouTuber also kind or say Nigerians no purposely for a bit purposely for our passports. And no say sisi ano I den say Ghana no sisi a obenya passport no sisi omani abre wo ho tama yi na nsem bi mu ye ko yi passport office for ye pamu ebi mu free ho na ye change omo no and no more yes videos no so Ghana no ye too loose ye too loose now na me tie Nigeria ni bi ono so TikTok ya obi bisa ne question ya they no answer Nigeria ni bi say Ora Europe illegally but oye say oye Ghana ni one ne ma o say oye Ghana ni one ne ma omo ye Ghana for but see aka how obenya Ghana passport wa register no say so your refugee wa say ya asylum ni say or your Ghana ni now no the problem is say how obey the Ghana passport my reply say I know how you can get Ghana passport but I think say enye advisable kona koye Nigerian passport and after say obetumi afa lawyer na wagina wo grounds pa say ya ne say we Ghana ni dia ene obetumi anya enti so yet dia omo ye enti your passport no dia omo ni abre person omo je baby to say who could baby to say Cameroon and the country omo say Ghana you free Cameroon unam ho a wuntumi nam ho freely Cameroon unam ho anan police a stop it we you stop it bia bisano o krata wo
French life ni bia
you stop it Cameroon you be stop it so we Cameroon ni so we why police nya approach you why so wo kira why you identity into Cameroon for no Debian Cameroon ni nama ni identity sha no ho what you saying to say one no Cameroon ni ya stop it sana na bi o magisika bi wo ho na ni enti debia wonam kroni ma debia wo ye illegal no e wo se sika down ti ama wo mo bre wo ho baby to say Cote d'Ivoire sana ti Cote d'Ivoire to me nanti mu freely
ma ko hoda yeah
two ya Ghana card is so when him say Ghana card is so wo Ghana card no but nipa be 10 kra na use Ghana card na wo nim ni nyina no Nigeria for na ye de ma wo ni nyina Nigeria for ene ye wo wudi no or the wudi no ye bibi fufro minim say omo office ho no how they do it I don't know
Oma na ye. Say Ghana for no. Oma na ye. No magisika sika na he kra na de ma no. That's the point.
so
Now we'll tell birthright.
Ghana card Ghana card are you a kroba so omo office ayasi akonfo akobum akosesa wo machines ni omo niama no ukaka hwan no ma ahoboi omo kotwa agum enti Ghana ye wo problem your passport no there omo mani magu asen na no woman ba ko a wo se oye omo ye shipping de ba Ghana o se Ghana the red card ewo countries are omo wi cars de ba Ghana fine see yan crofo ni bi wi bia yifa se nipa 3 na ya Nigeria for be ka ho a ye be ye sen wo fo se nipa sen na be ye omo ship sa ne ba Ghana no omo de akọ omo kro omo nti omo be fa wo Ghana no omo de kọ omo kro
na say Igbo kink na say ya chi wo mo ama ye mo wo mu din say omo ye Nigeria for so what
yeah
na hwan ye ko boni din
or say crime has no nationality
yo
crime has no enti na arehone say your media houses na fe no omo chi Nigeria ni criminal omo mboni enka so ye Nigeria no omo bo I can say foreign national
Wa hwe
foreign
obi
national.
abetina wo promo detect ama wo de ye. Wo ne ko
Areho.
fo ikra de na ha omo.
Because Areho. Ghana
Yeah,
mom
I'm
dear, we
telling
have a long way
you,
to go.
we do fear, we things some of this here. Oh,
Asamo Ewurade hu emobo.
Igbo king na Yoruba ho no. Some of the
Ono
things here.
ye ntimi deport na. Ono na edi bone sa no e.
Say,
Well,
or no,
I'm so Kragana passport, but the
Eso
best
it's a
suggest
Ghana
say,
passport, yeah.
Kragana passport, your best suggest say, I was here sharing
neso
activities now. You make me a stripuna, how much you are
because
Jeffrey?
yo one thing they say wakita Ghana passport but
You
wo
bet
ye
me a Jeffrey.
nneoma emra
You
na
bet me.
nkyerɛ sɛ wɔnyɛ but still a wɔyɛ nti yɛbɛtumi agyina so deport no so what you say
Say
Ghana
Ghana, no, na make a corruption. You start calling someone. If you also invite Nigeria for near the you bring us some years so I can do what.
Yeah,
Me,
Hannah.
When him serious, wo kwa, wo ma Ghana ni, wo papa Ghana ni, and how long you can never take a passport. Wo mame, Nigerian, wo papa Ghanaian. No Ghanaian name, you can never have a passport. You're lucky when your father Nigerian and your mother is Ghanaian, and now we're lucky because you bear their name. Watch us here. And no dear, you can go through it. And no dear, ubenya passport. And this, and yes, I mean, I'm a bomitrim. Me who videos be brea, Lily, and a girl bako, the Jums one, and a video bako, girl bako. What my who be 3-4 night in Crawford, interview or more, more Ghana. Girl bako, you say now, oh, I thought I was a Nigerian. Until Drew said, I wanted to take a Nigerian passport. Na me di who says I'm Nigerian. But I know they
Yeah.
don't say I want to go into a Nigerian. You can't say no, you to me find a passport name or more passport man. And you also about Ghana, no or if into your buy NFL or bet na Ghana or to Ghana. Maybe bring your one more passport. Ma who kita Ghana din pese omo society no omo Befra. Because even a Nigerian, if we one state to another state, we are Yoruba, now we call Igbo, we are foreigner. And how much more a Ghanaian when you before was a citizen? That be and Ghana say your system na your passports edema omumano hatching. I was say your training
oh
and your
yebetwa
video.
back
So
akra kita wa mo na nya adwuma biem
it was say a
yebetwa
because as an African crowd, you need to possess the other country's passports because you're an African.
Yeah.
Sister Rebecca Nina, Rebecca Sansem
And in
Nina.
fact,
See,
mm,
I'm
yeah.
yeah, but before I'm gonna Mr. Elvis as a type B our comment section, but I'm too screen so. I say Nigerians are found standing outside passport office and license office as agents helping others to acquire passports and driver's license. Amagana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what do you think about Mr. Elvis making, let's say,
About what?
your comments
yeah
now,
bra
and
peter na you
you
need
can
ye
answer
dedo
this.
I can't hear. About what the statement Elvis made, or just the
Yes.
passport thing? Yeah.
Mhm.
So of course that's still jobs for lines not blur what Ghanaians can do and what they do, and because they are hustling in Ghana, no, and they
He's talking about Nigerians serving as guru boys. That's
that's what I'm
Nigerians
saying.
helping others, yeah, to
Exactly.
get
What I'm trying to say, sir, the lines are blurred, sir, and you Ghana from if it was
okay,
strict,
yeah.
sir. So I say Ghanaians are there, Nigerians are there, but if it was strictly say no, it comes under retail, no, then of course they can't wait. But I said, they are friends with Ghanaians, so the lines are blurred, they are all hustling. It is system, no, it's just, and send your nature, they'll go where there are no boundaries. The boundary being near line, demarcation being near said they shouldn't cross her. They'll just take it, So it's a lot. Our leaders have to be strong, and until we get that now, it's a big problem, and we just have to keep saying it, because I think our leadership, I don't want to insult them, but I don't know.
Well, it's not when you're big deal crowd. You bet me say I'm paying for a year. Woman da wow. Only
Exactly.
just say, bet me a sovereign, you might na professional way, diplomatical way.
Easy. Thank you. And easy. It's very straightforward and easy, but they don't want to put their foot down. And I don't know why you can't stand for your citizens. There are clear things that you can say no, yeah, Gupta, then they'll mad it one day. And the Gupta couldn't follow through. I'm just going back to that as an example. They couldn't, because they didn't have any strong person behind them, government, say, so what could they do? They retreated after a while. But government is saying this is our law and this is what we are sticking with now. There's not, so that's why we go back to the leadership. It's weak. It's a disaster. And Ghanaians, and it's not like you build factories for Ghanaians to work in. So it's all in that space now. Retail now, it's different than manufacturing. Sewing, Ima can be sewing on on a large scale, to fill up shops and things. It's not there like that. So we have to really, and I don't know whether it's because Omo family is okay, because most of them have dual citizenship. So it's like you have to have empathy for your people, because it's a struggle. You get up in the morning, okay, let me go do what I got to do to feed my kids, take them to school. So it's almost a rat race. I say sometimes you go to work, you come home. Politics, no, you have.
Yeah,
hello. Yeah, Vic.
Rashmia.
Yeah, Vic.
Leaders, say yes, now what about say if we have a leader?
My sister Vic in Kasawai, one pass watch it.
Oh, sister.
Anyway, the American is saying conclusion as ECOWAS in the Munyana Maka once them and eventually there was a free because Mima who say and fam will be amre. Sabu at the how moon brain. Now when it comes to our social issues, no swa, sa or hinena or do I be seen who are for hinena or tea krumuhon.
His Majesty.
His Majesty one.
You're about for Bessoni Mama, you're back on the rock.
Only doctorate, only PhD, so friend who doctor.
What be seen
only doctorate.
Picture ni program be the internet is wa am makra ko fa ba me hu na mani just wa make sure so the no
Oma Igbo Abedane Ghana tribe by force. San okay, but it's never going to work.
Because some say an ordinary crop for continent in Caribbean say. Or here now my sassy so a no bisa one permission. Yama be mentisa. Permission, where your home will be mine so. Asasibra wo ho na ba ye. Ye nyina ye te Ghana na ye te ase. Tell me concran me ni me te enkran asase so. E wo se bu a me de ma ekroma ni nyina me de ma. Sana Asante. Sana me ko Iboli Ghana me ko Amale. I think na wo wa bo bi krom. Ya dew. Omo ni asem. Na wo mo ma be su mu asem so hin. Na wo sina wo mo so. E na me say. Wo de wo
and on a chest.
Yes, no. Nanti sa picture na the commander sa commissioner na What he in fan war? You say a you hot time, baby. Out, you said some more time.
I'm such a man.
Operators are officer now.
Nana me kasi enyi na di o enyi na di.
Background is rough.
Me kasi enyi na di o sa police commander ni enyi na di. Me kasi enyi na di.
Enyi na di o.
Sa wada so ho.
The background is
Me kasi o enyi na di. Adenti na ho.
somebody has to know. Somebody has to know. Brother Peter, me.
Interest. So I just think it's respect. That he's saying his respect. That's what how they take it. Almost when you say conflict.
Move to because background noise, you know.
Brapita ho, Brapita na.
Okay, we're muting.
Kasana say it's too noisy in the background. Me patch say you krobi and kasa papa na ebe investigating. What the word in the picture bro say fire them. On cut it from company fear now from the office.
Oh, the best office wo.
That's what the company fear they say no sama. Now from office. Just say the level of disrespect. Disrespect is
terrible. It's terrible.
Now you play for office is him for say no one's on picture about her. Now we Ukraine so you know baby but what makes you see and you can what you report to you and the Ghana authorities who said there's a problem with this
exactly me
all paladin and what's our crony mokra o hey I guess some cranny minister in
any society no be now you will elders yes recognize official elders ebi na kroma for na no mu chusu no anase bia ekuro na wo ba so no mu no be chusu amamo esan ade a why ama community no oye elder bibi bon be consult no bibi bon be kasa ma ni kroma fine there is no problem but so obesi no one from who royal majesty
no assistant and call for good na
festival nti amanoni fo nyina amra me invite obia no the taste ne koko so kasa no Ghana for me ma den
I invite 15,000 this year I need 20,000 foolish man
den and you think that low na you think that low say can you
some of them call him your honor. Can you believe that?
Why most of them friend said
honor. Oh, me see me what videos. I'm friend my honor. Me see say
your majesty. Your honor.
Your honor, my majesty. And on top of that, apparently they don't have kings, so because their belief is that they are all equal. So I don't understand why in Ghana, because they think Igbo want to mean a king. Is a chief or leader. Why have you put the title king on yourself and you expect people to be your subject?
Yeah.
If you can't do it,
that man, no.
My subjects. I'm saying, hey. My this year, son, I'm afraid. You know a language. Yes, this year, no. I'm afraid a subject.
Yeah, I've seen the subject.
Yeah, this year.
Papa ne dia I was saying na yakwa so ne yakwa bone rough me de me be ma to sabra pita nka me kwa bone
no violence no violence
the fact that it's coming out and there's more awareness, no things will change, because at first it was almost like it was under the radar but say no, people are becoming aware, through the comments and things. It's like, what is going on? And then they want to revert it to be like, almost celebrate. It's not a matter of celebrate. That's not the issue.
Almost say Ghanaians, almost say Ghanaians, yeah, come baby, I celebrate. Yeah, Ghana for Ghana to see Paris. I will be cool.
Because we are far away from them. Ghana is celebrating there. It's just a cultural celebration will be a
It's
Eh,
Ghana.
say our Paris in will be chrome.
what is a Ghana near
When will be artist throne soda?
what is a Ghana near baby? Yeah, the Ocase, me inviting Crawford Manonia, but you fighting Crawford more chroma. That's it. Me be that.
So what fire for?
It's a Ghana
Fire cheap.
baby. I continue a book of one mutia.
Aye, ama yempanyimfo nyina akofo mama no na o display ne ho okro nim. How?
Oh, but drama statement say my subject. What subject omo free? What subject omo okro man na subject omo hen?
Omo okro man na o say obe meeting the ancestors. Ne ancestors no mo ye Ghana for. Omo ye Ghana for. Omo ye Ghana for. Now we please comment that. What me ebie wo do ama wo maba ama wo bribe na echi na papa we ne nkofo kokum nipa na ye confront na wo fa phone frɛ wa na wo there wo citizen kura wo ntimi ndi mayen because wo ne wa anyonkofa how e dey na o de bra wo ne picture no awa sa papa ne yi neti
me pacho
Now one thing is Yebisano question, I think in one of the interviews, and he was like, oh no, only say on Ghanaians, but he's here only for the Igbos.
And no till. So Patre say Igbo for no mate Ghana no one said to him and him only na. Omo said to a Gamancha or Wolomo a big Wolomo no wa kran po friend is saying. Rush sani a friend, Wolomo kase no one kran. Gamancha ni gbagbo Wolomo or answer to them na. Omo answer to him. I want to a yin kran for asase so. And I want to so mo kuma so mo te you otum for asase so. And I said that almost a Tamaloti Dabon, a assassin. So,
Mr. Nisa, media, we are that crowd.
Oh, and said to Cromino. And the Cromino. No,
I didn't say I was celebrating
people. Or by advising people say, oh, law abiding a chronoma betinum. That is it. Every law, every rule, every traditional rule, every law that applies to Ghanaians applies to everybody that's living on that land, regardless of where you come from. And to only write it, just when you're there, look at it.
Thank you. Thank you. So, mama, maybe I make Janaka.
Unim say, Papa we buy and on nine say on free royal home beer for Nigeria. Or your normal Nigeria for ya. Omo ababa
tenant car kwana ho
no be share Ghana ni. And a waware no omo business na sisi sika omo nya sika. Enti ekwaba asa na wo so omo chusu hene a obedi omo so. Imagine obi kromo. And omo chusu no. All of a sudden, when we see your papa way, what's your raising his shoulders? Nigeria for million maybe some more. And to more patches and croffu with power, to me, almost not a pa and really say. Mum a Hindia yen and kakrana, yen to me gaining grounds for Ghana. Do you know?
And I was active fast. I was here active fast.
Number one, Igbo Nankasano, Nigeria form Pel Massa. Igbo Nankasano, Omo Bre Womu Krum. And you want to say Ghana ye baby or Hoye. And you per baby. Omo bet to me gaining grounds. Nobody who are your modi and Tina Papanania Bre per baby. No omo to me, and ya Omo Kro. No what's name, dear baby, no, on Becassia, ye Ghanaian, senior ne. Yoruba Ghanaian, Yoruba Ghanaians. Interview baako say guy no ne maame ne papa in Nigeria ni ba ya wo no wahanti ono no so wa be Ghana ni ba wo so oye business eko Ghana ni Nigeria And you also so the community, just your community you or no
Or
say you're hene.
or the piano or advising Nigeria for the say when no to me see your casa. In a Ghana, Hannah was who say, would see your casa pe why a Ghana, you bet to me your passport easily.
There be passport.
Me pato bao. Mo say, I say o ka che ne nkrofo say, omo ba Ghana omo si akasa.
Who bad
Normal accent, normal. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, don't say I'm on your Ghana.
let's see a casa.
But do you know say,
Because they may be
okay.
very brief concerning it. So because baby and memory mono a crobie ni wa or my birth citizenship. A dozen a crampa a kit to a crobie ni wa or my birth citizenship. Ya wo kroma o ma me no papa e krona wo mu free suno e ho na wo free. So what jing yi so e kroni mu a e na omo ma wo yi so di ti kromo. But that's it. So ma me no papa ni right to okrom ha wo nje ye ma okrom citizenship ekro bia ni wa yes ade ni bi enti so ma ba na se ne ma me ne papa mfiri ha emfiri ho na se abewo no ho ne ma me ne papa citizenship ne de ma no ene se nko bia betimi asora ba Ghana obewe o se na meji ama me ba ne nka Ghana ye be yeden enti sa ye mra ne kire se so wo ma me no papa ye ga ana ma me aba ko ye Ghana ni ana ba ko papa ye Ghana no ma me ye Ghana no na aye Ghana ni utumi gema sa na ye mra ne ka no enti that is it
Sa na mra ne ti o basisi a enye adwuma wonim ye system no Nigeria for bebre omo awo omo ma bebre kita Ghana passport kita Ghana card
So Emrani Tati say yeah Juma.
ye trade you know ye trade you know e kire say wo be ye retailing na e ho mara wo ho na so na say ne yehu omo ye retailing inti emrana de wo ho batanya adwuma saa opo miko school wa ye wo me wa ha obeji pass oje omo chese omo kita nye so obe omo kita enti no problem no so omo kita opo anu wa je ya wo no wa ha kwa bebre omo kro tete offices for no omo nimu mra no offices for na kasa no omo nimu mra no ni onim ne se nipa ne ya wo no wa kwa school nti no wa kwaje
Dentia abanisani nyina ye ECOWAS na wo mabegum bebrebe no nti emra no sesa sister me say one munya
Not just screen this one. Mbe say Amagana I type your comments no. I say obi someone were caught concerning the kinship regarding the kinship now. That was somewhere in 2012. It meaning I don't know whether even the kinship there is a problem with it or not.
Yeah. There's a problem.
Why they see it?
That's the point.
Me Black Rasta. No interview Nigeria ni penny be on so free. Kin ye can so almost kinship no ya can say Nigeria ho. Or see Igbo king or be anyone appointing or asking. Or so be anyone appointing asking or no one appointing ho. Emma Igbo king no so ye video or in the kingdom ho. Video say or no ya appointing no na ye enemies of progress and sorry etiano and omo pese omo beye omo kutiano me share sa video no enti chese na enti enya se bia enti nya se Ghana fo ana Ghana ni na esemon wo court eye omo Igbo ni bi na omo oppose no omo oppose to his kinship no yeah. Video no be Black Rasta interview sa man no or a Nigerian
no oni ani ji o wa hu sa sisi ano ya ye serious mo de ya mo hwe no nemre ba so
nemre dia so ye because the way the uncle so there be yes ya we mra na ya mamre na ya ntwehwe wontumi ma mebu ni sa na wontena
na ya ni ma mo Ghana for ba ho kra mo nye wo Nigeria ha wo ba ya ha Who
Hey,
Igbo
now
man?
Ghana, now Ghana, they wouldn't slow so because one anchor so
Mm,
could see him
Yeah,
now.
my kwan.
Oh,
To me,
because of
on one
Mumra.
Nigeria,
na
ni kura no want to me.
na
Enko yewo. Oh,
their Hamekran say you Igbo king or whatever you call yourself, no, in your country you will never sell your land to even among Nigerians now on your Igbo ni. Why are you
yeah.
telling your people to come and buy our land for what? And you guys are going most of them more land than I then. Eh? Monai kwa more most of them better land. Hey, kwa for we pa.
Amagana.
Ya maganya nya den
Amagana.
pa.
No, says yeah,
Amagana.
they were pim.
Hello, Amagana.
I'm a Ghana line in yet.
I'm our official.
Okay, I think at this point, be a money final remarks now. Yes, sorry. We are almost 3 hours.
Yeah, my idea. Me they said me buy in now. Me come there quickly. I mean, so the
Okay.
mechanic said rush my idea. But it was said,
Thank
yeah,
you.
boy, your home my, your boy man is home my because sabi o man e ba akope e ma ye nyina ye pa sumdwe okrum ho. Nti no bi oba won onfa sumdwe ma onfa sumdwe mre man no na obema nipa be tete aha no ehia se e be ma na tene krum ho. Eno
Mm-hmm.
die obi anu ha obe so saa asem no so na
Mm.
ye mpanyimfo no so omo nhwe neoma nka ne yie no omo so omo nhwe yie because no we ne yefre bibi legacy ebeda wachi ukwa ebeda wachi nti hwe wo so wade a woye police o woye din o ne de crash won sase hwe so a eni kwan se ujeja wo ho saa na obi abekroma na omo ye de omo pe debi no wo de bia na wanyini o wanyini kura wa ye vulnerable ana se bi obi anu wawukọ wonananom no wo ma and the face this consequence na sana wo so pa na there be it is
Mm.
a man who ye that's all why to me da mo nyina ase
Yeah, thank you.
anu asi
Mm-hmm. Me so be meka no say and the program no obi an share. Yeah, we want this program to be in viral say to go to viral say nkofo nyina Ghana 43 no. Yes, the majority carries the vote. Inti no yen share na obia sanka bi na educate your household every day. Ye nam for nom. So what I say because yen tena se emma obi mese ye kro ese pe ombe for mo bag akọ. Omo no omo nenam baby e ho de no omo pe. Nti no omo say omo contribute omo keep omo contributions no omo fanko omo krom. Ghana we are okay. We don't need their contributions. Nti Ghana for ma e was say sorry. Ye mpanyimfo no yen share na bi nduru omo ho no omo tie ye voices na omo nye den. Omo mfa nneoma ntoto baby a e was nneoma da. Ansa na nneoma ye too late ama yen. Sika ketewa bi na wo beje no. Eno na ntimi nya wo hwe. So what I say sika bet 1000 Ghana cedis na akosere your birth right ama obi. Eno na wo manya kwan wo kro nim na omo say ye de omo take Ghana serious. Yeah. Because ye nya na ye de ye ho ma wo mo ba na kro na mrada mu a nka be am say nko mbe study kakra. Enti no mama yen share na endru enti no the American no God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Enti mo nyina ma ya de nyame hira obi amma ba.
nte Peter wa me too
Okay, Braras. Oh,
But you're waiting my final remarks now.
okay, Mr. Midamasi. I'm saying, yeah, because every week, me bwana.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Bompa, I mean, you know, you know, you know. Also, I'm free Ghana, but I'm free Ghana, 120. Russia, that was it. Now, Mr. Babo, by saying you'll be able to. Yeah, that you near my luminous, I'm by me. And a black party, right? Miss Many, I pass a program, because she ever shiny white, you know, ever cause I couldn't say, ever reading a country. Yamisha Munina, Rash, Yamisha will be right. Take care.
Sure,
Okay. Bye.
but all the viewers, please share, like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Someone subscribe here. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And until next time, see you guys. Stay safe. Peace out.